Yo, what's good with it? We up in here, man. BlakGooseTV. You know what I'm saying? We come with a stream at least once every 4 weeks, once every 7 weeks. It's gonna be a long time before you see another one, but when you do see, it's gonna be legendary. Not for real though. What's up, y'all? I remember when we used to be consistent with this, but who cares now? I really don't. I just want to say much love to the people. We back up in this thing. What's good with this, man?
To be fair though, there's been a lot going on. Eat both ways. It ain't like it's just been like, oh, Mary, like you feel me? Like a house is burned down, robberies didn't happen. It's been going crazy. So ain't
One
like
of
we
these
just
days.
out here not be consistent on purpose. Like life crazy, man. Y'all
One of
know,
these
man.
days. I'm gonna be like the other YouTube channels. Y'all gonna see me. I'm gonna have the setup back again. You know what I'm saying? The lights shining. Hey everybody. You're gonna see me every Tuesday and Thursday. I'm telling y'all. Before the year end. Nah, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't know how that's gonna go because nowadays I be feeling like doing this sometimes, and I be feeling like not doing it. And I'm not even gonna cap. I'm gonna be 100. Boxing. I gotta wait like 5 minutes so that the algorithm, even though it doesn't really matter for the algorithm, but boxing ain't. Boxing ain't.
You know what's crazy? I didn't mean to cut you off. You still ain't put no damn glasses on your face. It's so crazy. You just been walking around this earth with no glasses.
Driving at night, moving, grooving. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need no glasses. You feel me? I ain't had glasses for at least 2 years now. I'm good.
It's so crazy, bro, because I know you need some, bro.
I'm good. I just went to the drive-in movie theaters this past week, bro. I had to tell girl, I said, go all the way to the front because I need to make sure I see what's going on. We was right there, right in the front. I was like, okay, I can see. You just got to make things work, y'all. Yeah, gotta make things work. I don't want glasses,
It
man.
don't make no sense because there's no way. We all know you can go get you some new glasses. That's the craziest thing, I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I'm not going to boycott against glasses. You know, they be trying to tell you that's the government, man. It's the same. It's always the government, man. They be trying to tell you need glasses, you can't see. But what you don't know is that the more you wear glasses, it weakens your eyesight. It makes your eyesight weaker. So I'm like, it's actually good to take a break from wearing them all the time because you're it's like, think about this. It's like if you take a pre-workout before every workout, right? It make you feel like you're going harder. You probably is going harder and doing a lot more, right? But then what happens when you don't have the pre-workout, right? Your body's used to that, you know what I'm saying, that boost. When you don't have the boost, you got to get used to not having it. You got to try, like, you know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with glasses. Glasses like a pre-workout. When you take them joints off, you feel even more blind than you ever did. Like, dang, I'm this blind. Then over time, if you keep them off, you start getting used to it. You're like, oh, I'm actually not that blind. I can see something. You know what I'm saying? You're not buying it, huh? Okay. All right.
I mean, if I really wanted to train my eyes, I could probably do it. Like, you feel me? It's just not as crispy as I like it, though.
It'll take time though, because I'm like, that's why it's not crispy, because you're so used to having that pre-workout, used to having that enhancer. So I'm like,
I
without
mean,
it,
I
shit
would
look
feel
weird.
comfortable driving without my
That's
glasses.
because you had a lot of
I
niggas don't
can't
feel
though.
comfortable working out without pre-workout. You see what
But
I'm
I can't
saying? See what I'm
though.
doing there?
But you're not listening. I can't though. Like on my
Why?
license, it says I have to have glasses.
So is mine.
Oh, you're tripping.
Hey man, zero tickets, zero accidents. Knock on wood. Hey, I think the license might be wrong. Huh?
I
A
mean,
little bit.
I'm not saying that you can't prove nothing wrong. I'm just telling you what, if somebody see that and they want to make it a day, they can make it a day.
Yeah, they could. They could. I got pulled over
But
maybe
see,
like
you in
three
a
weeks
place,
ago.
but you in a place where as long as you not doing nothing crazy, you goo up. Like niggas is out there not tripping. Out here though,
Out there is
niggas is
different.
tripping.
Got to know your environment, right?
So I can't move like how you just like, oh, I don't need the glasses. Like I could just like out there is so much open space too. Like you feel me? It's not too crowded. Like the traffic ain't that bad. Like you feel me? You moving. So it's like you can really kind of get it with like out here for you got people running red lights. You got people hurrying in a rush, late. Like It'd be a lot going on.
Bruh, 3 weeks ago I got pulled over, right? It was because I ran the stop sign, but it was a stop sign like it's I got for me to get to work, like it's literally right by my crib. So it's like it's not really like everybody runs that stop sign. And they just so happened that the police was there that day, so he pulled me over and he rolled up. He was like, "Man," he's like, "You know you ran that stop sign." I was like, "Yeah, I know." He was like, "All right, well, they literally the reason why we here today is because we've had a lot of people call about people running the stop sign." And I was like, "Oh damn." He's also let me go check everything, whatever. So he went to do that, and then he came back. And I couldn't find my insurance for some reason. He was like, "I don't." He was like, "Just don't worry about it." And so he came back, and he was like, "Where's your insurance?" He was like, "You told me not to worry about it." He was like, "Oh, okay." He said, "Well, look, man, just stop at the stop line. Like your record's clean. Just stop." I was like, "All right, man, appreciate it." And he just let me go. I was like, "Yeah,
Out
thank you."
here, them niggas is not gonna let you go, nigga. They gonna be like, up, yep, up. Oh, I think that tent look a little dark too. Start writing up some more shit on your shit.
See, yeah, my shit tinted. My shit ain't tinted super dark though, but it's tinted.
Well, I'm telling you, boy, that was I don't know what room he in, boy. That shit looking spacious.
It's because I'm in the living room. I hope so. Nigga, this is the biggest room I got.
Room or something. I'm like, damn, that boy got a big ass room, boy.
Oh, my room back there. Dang, she or he already got my order. All right, but what's up, y'all? Salute to the people, man. We here. We got some topics we finna talk about, or we may not talk about. You know what I'm saying? I can't promise anything when it comes to us staying on track. But you know, we in the game, like EA Sports said. So hopefully y'all rock with us, man.
It's in the.
How was your day though, dog? I'm like, before we do get into everything, you know, on the old school tip, you know what I'm saying, OG original of the podcast. How was your day, man? Your day was cool, you know what I'm saying? What you rating it out of 5? Let's do the throwback with it. You know what I'm
saying? My day was like I told you earlier, man. It was good and sad at the same time, man. I had to pay my taxes. It always hurts to see a large sum of money leave your account and go to somewhere else.
I already know. So, I hate that.
So that didn't feel good, you know what I'm saying? But at least that's taken care of. I know I'm not gonna have nobody coming after me, so that's good. And then the rest of the day was good practice. You know what I'm saying? Got a good little leg workout in. I've been hey, bro, you be proud of a nigga, bro. I've been hitting my push-ups, fool. Really knocking them out, bro, for a month straight. Month and some change. With 11, so month and some change now, bro. Every day. I think one day I probably missed, bro. Not no cap. I missed one day, but every day. And y'all don't know, this nigga over here, this nigga is the king of push-ups, folks. I'm trying to tell you.
Be on your shit. Be on your shit.
He used to do some like move. He used to like move with his shit. Like I'm telling y'all, man, it was crazy. I'm like, so what you doing?
One of my biggest things is when niggas tell me, like, or if anybody tells me, this applies to women too, when they be like, oh, I can't exercise, like I don't got a gym membership or whatever the case may be. If you want to be in shape, if you want to get in shape, you have a plethora, especially nowadays with YouTube and shit like that, like really popping. I'm like, there's too many different ways where you can get in a solid workout and you do not need a gym. To this day, half of my workouts aren't at the gym to this day. So I'm like, I'm like, when motherfuckers be making excuses like that and all that type of stuff, it's like, just say you don't want to actually hit the goals that you're telling me that you want. Just say that. What are your real goals? Because I hate when niggas be like, I want to do this, I want to lose this, I want to gain this, and then be like, all right, are you willing to do this, and that to get to there? Well, work and gym and da. It's like, you don't got to be at the gym to make shit work. You don't gotta have money, pay for a membership to like you can do all that shit at your crib. You can go to a park, go crazy at the park. You got too many options. So like when I hear that shit, I just be like, just stop bullshit. Just be 100. Just be like, yo, I just don't want to work that hard.
Man, people be having gyms and they spots and they places they stay. They don't use that shit.
Bro, they be having gym memberships. Don't be using the joint. Be paying monthly for this shit. Don't show up.
I know somebody that had 5 memberships. I said, what? He said, yeah, I have a membership to 5 different places. And he was telling me the places. I'm like, I'm not trying to pocket watch, but I'm like, nigga, you spending like $350, almost $400 a month on memberships. Like, yeah, just sometimes I like going there, and I like the people over here, and I'm cool with people over there. I'm like, wow, like
Do he
after
actually
the
use the gym memberships? If he uses it, then I'm not mad. But if he doesn't,
I mean, if he uses it, it's not frequently. It's like he probably, well, if he's going to go lift with his homies at one gym, he probably do that much, once, maybe once every 2 months, maybe, or something like
gotcha.
that, or one, like he not going
So
every day.
he a gym hopper. Basically, he lifts when his boys is wanting to lift.
Yeah, but I'm just like, but he said some of them he liked the people, and another one he liked that it'd be empty, and then another one was something else. It was all types. I'm like, man, I'm gonna find one gym, and I'm gonna stay at that one gym.
That's how I be. I've been going to the same gym for a minute now. I've been thinking about switching, but I probably won't. Because, like I said,
Like I
I'll go to
want
the
to be low
gym.
key 24 just because I know a gym to go to, and I got access to a gym now. But I just be thinking like, I won't find no other run but like a 24 though. Like that's still where a conglomerate of people will go and play basketball. It's like unless I get into like leagues and stuff like that. So it's just like it'd be like bittersweet if I was the league. It'd be sweet because I'm like I could probably meet some different joints. You feel me? Because different joints go to different type of gyms. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
the
Like,
only reason I consider about switching because it's like the gym I got, they don't got no joints, bro. Like it's crazy.
hey, Owens bro was the craziest though.
No, nothing. Shit was drier than the
You go over
Sahara
there,
Desert,
you
nigga.
couldn't even find no inspiration. To try to hit the last set hard. You just like,
No baddies, no nothing. Hold on, if it look like I pause or something like that, I'm just checking so y'all know I ordered food. So I just want to see how far it is. So if it look like I pause it, I'm gonna be right back.
that's just so funny, bro. Like the joints be like at my 24, it be some joints, but some of the joints be having a man and stuff, so it really don't. It
I'm
really
back.
don't. But yeah, bro, that'd be the only reason I leave. But I don't know. Come on,
That's
you
how I be
got the
thinking
money.
too.
If you got the
Yeah, I know,
money,
but this is the thing though. It's like I be wanting. The only reason I'll switch gyms, it don't got nothing to do with the equipment or nothing like that. Because it's like I'm not. I'm like, in my personal opinion, niggas who worry about equipment and stuff like that, like they're either like they're freak fitness people in the sense of they're really trying to develop their body in a certain way. So they're like a step down from trying to be like, a bodybuilder and do shows. But if they wanted to do a show, they could because they're that into it. So that's when you're like really like, okay, I need this machine for this part, this machine. I'm not really worried about that because I don't lift for the looks wise. I do it because I like the endorphin release. So it's like the workouts that I do, I can do that at any gym because majority of the shit I don't do bench press and stuff like that anymore. Like a lot of stuff I do is like functional and things like that. So like I would only be switching gyms strictly because like on God, because I'm like there's no bitches in here. Like I want to go to a gym where I see some beautiful women every once in a while, but then at the same time, it's like, well, now you fall into the category where it's like, well, you looking at bitches at the gym nowadays. That you a creep if you do that shit. So it's like, well, all right, well, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, because I'm like majority of bitches that go to the gym,
my
especially
thing
when they
is,
look good, they don't want
women
niggas look
appreciate.
down. That's
If a
my
woman
opinion. I might be
stare at
wrong.
me, I'm just like, if a woman stare at me, I'm not gonna be like, why is she staring at me? I'm gonna be like, shit, baby girl, like what she see, and I think
That's
that should be
different
vice
though,
versa.
bro. You a dude. Of course, that's how we feel it be. We gonna be like,
But
oh,
you
baby girl,
can't
looking,
have
what's up?
buns like that and some titties or ass or whatever you got, and you can't expect me not to look. That don't make no sense, fool.
But see,
That's
if
like
there is a woman, if there is a nigga with, and I'm not even on this type of time, but this is the one time where I am like on the women's side where it's like, just because I got body and I worked on it doesn't mean anybody can look, right?
well, that's like saying just because I'm a man doesn't mean that what the fuck going on don't matter. You feel me? It's the same way. It's a double standard thing. That means I can
Check
be
this out.
victimized
If you
because
have an ugly ass, in your opinion, I'm not saying anybody ugly. I'm saying for your taste, your preference, you have an ugly chick just kind of eyeing you in the gym. How you gonna feel about that? You gonna be flattered?
I'm gonna just be like, I get why she's staring. Like I'm not gonna be stupid. Like I know why she's staring, but I'm like, I'm not. Well, hey, I feel very like, man, I'm just be doing my thing.
No, you're not gonna say nothing. You just gonna feel uncomfortable, which is gonna make probably like what happens a lot of times. Bitches feel like too many niggas is staring and shit weird. They'll just switch gyms type. I'm like, bitches at gym.
But it's
they
more
don't
so
like when niggas
it's
stare.
the dude that acts upon what he's looking on, and then he makes it weird, like he's talking. Or I feel like if you just, if you glance, like if you just like this, that's weird. But if you kind of like, you doing your set, you go look up, you just like, damn, that's crazy, and then you just go about what you're doing. I don't think that's crazy.
But you gotta think about it. Hold up, y'all. Wait, I'm gonna be right back. Keep talking to people. I'm getting my food. Cause I'm like, think about this. I want you to answer this. Think about this though. If you looking and the chick look good, think about how many other niggas is looking. She got to with.
Bro. Oh wait. He talking about. Think about this. Party people. Hope y'all having a good day though. You know what I'm saying? Hope you having a good day. You know what I'm saying? You feeling good out there? I'm just checking the gram, people. Just checking the gram. But what was I saying?
I know, like your Uber drivers be like, man, nigga, you can't at least put a shirt on. No, nigga, I'm in my house.
That's what he said.
No, I'd be like, they probably thinking that, like, damn, man, you gotta come up, hey, put some clothes on.
But I'm saying though, that's the price of looking good though. Would you rather look ugly and nobody look at you? Is that what
that's a crazy thing to say? The price of looking good.
Yeah, bro. There's a pros and cons to everything, right?
I'm okay, so I'm trying to imagine if I'm a pause worthy on everything I'm about to say. If I'm a chick, right, and I look good, right, like, you know what I'm saying, and I'm taking care of myself, like I'm going to the gym to keep up me looking good, nigga, and I got mad motherfuckers looking at me all the time, I'm not gonna like that. I'm not. I'm like, why these niggas keep looking at me?
But you know why though. So if you acting clueless, then it's like you can't. If you don't want nobody to look at you, girl, then you can't go out in public or something. You're gonna have to just be real low key, come at certain times when like you can't be upset when you have something that's very attractive to a human person. Now I get the over exaggeration, like, oh my God, or somebody doing some weird shit. But I'm saying, like I said, you look and glance like, damn, that's crazy. And then you just kind of go back to what you doing.
Most niggas don't do that. No, if a chick look good, especially in the gym, they probably wearing something revealing. There's no such thing as just a glance. Only like respectable niggas like us, we're gonna glance, right? But majority of niggas, they gonna double back. And then think about the old niggas that be in the gym. They definitely be looking compliment. You know, old niggas don't
give a fuck. Wearing that sexy shit, and you
old niggas
that baggy ass. Go back.
Yo, old niggas will roll up to a bitch like, damn, like you really working on your shit. Good shit. I'll be like, man, old bitch rolled up on me saying some shit like that.
Look, bro, you can't be mad when you have your ass cuffed up like this with the good yoga joints. I'm just saying. I'm not trying to sexualize one. I'm just telling you what it is. You have like now if they have the baggier joints, that's not as revealing. You feel me? Think about a dress, right? You can still see a woman got some good legs with a dress, and maybe a little. If she got ass, you could tell, but it's still not really just showing everything. It's still some type of, imagination to shit. But when you're talking about, you feel me? You just got the whole joint there, and it's just you just see the whole curvage, and it's just. I'm like, that's what people gonna be looking at. It just is what it is. Like, I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I'm just telling you how they're gonna look at it.
I don't know, man, because I'm on the side of, and I'm on the opposite side, but in this situation, like,
nah, man, you trying to be on some fresh and fish shit, man. I'm trying to tell
what
you what it is.
How am I on fresh and fit? If anything, that's you. I'm on the women's side for this. Like, I really think I think
you're on your young Pharaoh. That's what I mean.
Yeah, like I don't think if you would do, I think the worst place to talk to a woman or try to get a woman is at the gym. I think that's the worst place to do it.
I'm not saying that. I mean, but at the same time, you can't stop real attraction though, or real energy. It's weirdo.
Yeah, that's different. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about if you one of them niggas is like. What we were just talking about and how I'm saying like, yo, I want to switch gyms because there ain't no beautiful women. But it's like, what's the point of switching gyms to where there's a lot of beautiful women? Because talking to women at the gym is one of the worst places to talk to them at. Like most chicks, if you ask them, yo, if a nigga approach me at the gym, they think you a creep. They don't like that. Because women already feel uncomfortable about working out at the gym, right? They already do. So it's like, especially, and this is like, I could put an asterisk next to this, especially if you, and this is no disrespect to my dogs out there. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but you know, if you ain't got no type of swag to you or nothing, and you approaching that, you really, you know what I'm saying? Taking an L. I'm a respectful nigga. I remember it was like a year and a half ago or something like that. There was a chick at the gym, right? She was thick. It was crazy. I was like, I gotta say something. Like, she's too thick. And I was like, so I complimented her. I was like, yo, like, I see you put in the work. Like, you look great. She's like, oh, thank you. She's like, you look good too. I was like, oh, okay, bet. Like, you always working out by yourself? Like, you don't know, got a partner or nothing? She's like, yeah, I'm always in the gym. I was like, oh, how much you work out? And it's how women always cap though, because I always remember this. She was like, oh, I be here every day. I went to be like, bitch, no, you don't. Bro, I was here yesterday and you wasn't here. I would have been saying something.
On the staff, she talking about, I worked out 5-6 days a week. I said, where? She said, I don't work out here. I work out at LA Fit. I'm like,
yeah.
Gym right here that you could work out with all the time, but you gonna wait to go down the street to go work out? She's like, I know people there, and I'm just like,
all right, bitch, this be capping, bro.
Like, you going home?
You going like three days a week type shit. Like, it's all good.
They sporadic at times. They might have some consistency, and then they don't have some consistency. No, I haven't gone in 2 weeks. I'm gonna pick it back up. I'm slacking, like. Because
I've talked to chicks' bodies crazy, and they like, yeah, I go 4 days a week. So I'm like, I know you, like, I know you're not going every day, bitch. Your body wild, but it's not from the gym. That's genetics.
You're gonna be tired by day 6. Like, okay, I might need some rest. Like, you,
oh God,
like, I'm going again and again. You like, she acting like she just again and again. Like, what is you doing in there for you to just be that thrilled to go every single day?
She in there for 15 minutes, nigga. That's why. In and out. Like, that's the only way you going every day on a consistent basis, lying ass bitch.
Because she's not saying she's necessarily working out.
Yeah, I know, but she go into the gym.
Yeah, so she might go in there and then she might just peep like, oh, it's kind of dead in here. Maybe do a couple exercises. Like, I just
I'm out. I'm picking up my cousin. I went to the gym. Yeah, all that type shit. But look. So she said that to me, and I knew. I was like, oh, she big capping, right? I was like, I don't believe in that. But I didn't say. Obviously, I was trying to get. So I was like, okay, bet. Like, shit. Well, can I get your number? Like, you know what I'm saying? What's up? No, I didn't say, can I get your number? I just capped right there. I asked her. I was like, do you got a man or anything? Yeah. Because I was like, I don't go straight from them. I was like, do you got a man or something like that? And she was like, yeah, I got a boyfriend, but he don't mind if I have friends. And I was like, I already knew what she meant by that. I was like, yo, you'll be down to cheat on him when the time comes. So I was like, but I'm a respectable nigga. Not in every ways, by the way. I'm not saying I'm a perfect person, but in some ways, you know, when you do dumb shit on the other side, you gotta be a good nigga on the other side. So I said, nah. I was like, nah, baby girl. I was like, nah, it's all good. I'll see you around next time. Like, I gotta be respectful to your dude. Cause I'm like, those are the one situations I always know to avoid. Like, I just could never be that dude where you messing with a chick that got a dude in place or something serious. Cause I'm like, man, niggas get killed over that, bro. Like, that's something I'm like, yo, anytime that's presented to me, I don't take a chance. I don't care what she look like, how she vibing, whatever the case may be. I'm not doing none of that because I'm like, there's too much consequences that can come. Because 85% of the time, probably 90, the dude is gonna get mad at the dude that she's dealing with rather than get mad at his woman, even though he should be getting mad at his woman. In my personal opinion, but
yeah, what happened in the trouble, man. Rest in peace.
He said, "Well, oh yeah.
That's so crazy that he got did like that."
That's why, man, I don't know if I be paranoid, bro, but I'm like, I don't like giving chicks my address. Like, I'm like, I don't like pulling. If you just meet a chick, just pulling up on her the first time, you don't even know what the situation is type. Like,
yeah, like we not young no more. Like, when you younger, you just like, cool, I don't care.
I don't care. Nothing. Yeah. Now it's like,
you get older, you like, she got
kids, a lot of
what's going on? Her baby,
that's what I'm saying.
Crazy.
The chicks when you're dealing with certain chicks, just like, especially if you had it's like, man, bro, I'm telling you, bro, I'm like I'm just gonna tell you, if there's any young people that's ever gonna watch this and see this, even though I know what the age demographic of the channel is, so it's probably not. But sometimes y'all be popping in. But yo, just be careful there, man. Don't just be giving your address out nilly willy, and definitely don't be pulling up on no place. You know what I'm saying? With no
I got a
background.
homie, bro. He never sent his address. He just sent his location. Well, you know, the location don't really like you. He only shared one time, so it's like you
You
don't
can get
know
your
the
address from
address,
that though.
huh?
You can get your addy from that though.
I mean, you can but you can unshare it though. So you can share it, and then once you share it, then you can unshare the location.
But as soon as they put it in the Google Maps, you know what I'm saying? Most chicks don't move. Like, I'm not saying it's something you should be like, don't be paranoid. Like, don't. Because it sounds like be paranoid. Like, don't be paranoid. I'm just saying be smart, depending on, just
Yeah,
careful what you're doing with.
fill it out before you just start saying, yeah, pull up or
Before you put
whatever.
in the kid. Because I've sent my addies. I'm not saying I don't ever. I definitely sent my addies to chicks, but there's you know how women do a vetting course or try to do a vetting course with dudes before they give up the box? That's what I do with my address, bro. On God, if I'm trying to do something too quick and I ain't talk to her for a minute, you know what I do? And see, this is y'all just gonna have to be open to this. This is what you do. If you ain't really talk to her like that, you don't know what type of time she's on. What you really should do, get her an Uber. If she wants to come to the crib or she wants to come to your location, whatever the case may be, get her an Uber. Because you get an Uber, she doesn't know where you at. You feel me? She doesn't know the address. They're gonna drop her off at your crib, and then obviously you can get her Uber back afterwards, or you can go ahead and take her back. It just all depends on what type of time. But that's my hack. Now, you know what I'm saying? If the money's kind of tight, I understand you don't want to do that, especially if it's long distance. But if the money's not tight and it's a chick you definitely ain't vetted, but you like, yo, we need to be good. Like I can't wait too much longer for this. Uber, number one choice. Pay for the Uber there, Uber back. She don't know the addy, you safe, everything's only good to go. So
That's when
that's
you
one
move
little.
elite. That's like
Hmm?
the president type of movement.
Well, I'm saying that what I'm saying is if you meet a chick where you just can't wait and she ready, you know what I'm saying? And she don't want no vetting in herself. She's like, oh yo, I'm gonna come through, pulled up to the crib. In my personal opinion, I'd be like, I want to give her my address. If I ain't did my vetting, I want to do that. I'd be like, yo, I'm gonna send you an Uber. And I'll send her the Uber because I know for a fact once I send her the Uber, she gonna be there at the time that needs to be there. And she don't know my addy, and then I can have the choice, you know what I'm saying? Once everything good to go, I can take her back. Or I can just get her Uber back. It depends on how lazy I feel. So that's like me. That's the y'all keep that. You know what I'm saying? I shouldn't be giving up that game, but don't just be giving your
Good
addy
person.
out. That's how I feel. That's me being honest.
Just a good person, my boy. Trying to get the game. It's the same with me, man. I was giving this young man a game when I was taking him home. I was giving him a game. I'm telling him like kind of like how to separate himself. But with these young dudes, man, sometimes they hear you, sometimes they don't. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we'll see if he was listening. But it's like it's real. It's just like Flu. To be real with you, right now, you probably ain't touched the ball in a minute, bro. You probably ain't shot no rock. I'm telling you right now,
Yeah,
bro. If you was to come to the gym though and just play like we just need another one, you come get these young niggas some work just off of how hard you play.
well, I'm an old nigga, but I'm not out of my prime just yet. But it's
I'm
coming. So I'm gonna
no,
brag about it. So I'm gonna agree with you. Hell yeah.
I'm serious. I'm
I'll
dead
probably look
serious, bro. Like,
trash. I won't even cap you. I'll probably look trash, but I'll be in shape though. So
nah, bro,
that's
you be
one
out
thing.
there
I'm not gonna
locking
be
up.
balling out of shape. I'm in shape, motherfuckers.
No, I'm saying you'll be locking up though, bro. You probably get a lot of layups, like, bro. You gonna be strong down there, bro. Like these dudes not getting strong like you think, bro. Like
I
if
haven't
you
played
play like this,
basketball, bro, in like
it doesn't matter about that though. You're not listening to what
4
I'm telling you.
years.
You're still not listening to what I'm telling you. I'm telling you about if you went in here and you just went in there and hit them in their chest 2 times, bro, and just wanted to go get a layup, you could go do that.
See, hey, look, if you want to find out who you should go up to and be like, you should leave the team and not focus on basketball anymore, bring me in. Anybody that I put work to, yeah, you need to go to him and be like, hey man, basketball is not for you. You should focus on math or something. You're not gonna say because I'm like, there ain't no way I should be, especially there ain't no way I should be putting work. I ain't touched the basketball in 4 years, bro.
But you're a natural though, bro. It's just how you work and how your motor is. Like you're gonna go hard. You're gonna outrun them. You're gonna
By the
outwork
way,
them.
Just adding contact. So the only reason I'll be able to do that is because my young folks stay in shape, keep exercising. No matter what you got to do, just do something.
Like I'm pretty sure right now, if somebody was like, "I'll give you $100 if you to go dunk." If you had a couple practice tries, bro, you probably dunk for real.
Yeah, I'll be good. My knees are a little shot, but I'll be good.
You say your knees or a knee?
My knees are a little shot, but I'll be good. I run a lot, bro. I be feeling like, bro. I be running. I'm biking now and stuff too. So I'm like, my knees. Yeah.
You upgrading in life. I don't know what's going on with you over
here. This guy's crazy.
That's so crazy, bro.
This guy, he's crazy.
Acting different these days.
Hey, get him out of here, man. This guy's crazy. Yeah,
I never seen you ride a bike ever.
Yeah, I'm getting in the biking action. I Sunday. So I don't get to brag like this, y'all. So I'm like, when I do this, I feel very good. Just guess how many miles I put in Sunday.
I don't know.
Biking and running. Probably like, and don't do, because I asked my coworker this, and he said some astronomical number and made me not respect my workout anymore. But go ahead.
Like what, 14 to 20 or something like that?
Okay, see, that's what I'm talking about. You athlete, so you a lot more realistic. Thank you. I put in.
Like, if you're looking at a bike, like even though you're on a bike, bro, if you do 14 miles on a bike and you do maybe like 6 running, bro, you're gonna be gassed.
So it was running and biking, like you said. I did 16 and a half total Sunday. So I did 8 miles running, and then I did 8 and a half biking. See, I knew. But so it was like a lot of people see that as a lot, but I'm like, that's literally only. Say it again.
What did he say? 100?
He said 50 miles in a day.
He tripping. That's like triathlon type of stuff.
I said, what? I wouldn't even be at work if I did that, bro. I would be taking a week off. Like, I'm like, wait a minute.
That's a whole job.
Bro, nigga, I have to start probably like at 6 in the morning, bro, like to finish that in a day. I'm like, 50 miles, bro. You know how long it take to do 50 miles? This guy was crazy. So, anyways, yeah. So, So I did 16 and a half. So I did 8 and a half biking. Hills involved in, I'm sorry, I lied. My running, I did a straight path on my running. There was hills in the biking. Yeah, I did hills. But yeah. So I'm like, I'm telling y'all.
Knees are shot, but they're not shot though. I just think they got to be warmed up. Them
motherfuckers be hurting, bro. It's not even hurting. I'm lying. Well, no, they don't be hurting. They just be feeling sore. Like when I be walking, they be just like, especially after, like they be feeling like, I just be feeling them things. Like I be like, God damn. So I'm like, because I'm running a lot more. Like as I've gotten older, it's like I don't care about muscle or nothing like that. I just want to be fit. So I've been doing a whole lot of running lately.
So you're not trying to get swole no more?
Nah, man. I'm trying to just be in shape. You know what I'm saying?
Is being swole out of shape?
Nah, it's just I want to be able to be reactive. I want to be able to have full functionality. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm more so
like this.
Yeah. So everything. So even when I go to that's why I say I don't be at the gym all the time, because I'll go to the park. I do calisthenic work after I do my runs. And if I do go to the gym, you know what I'm saying, my warm-ups, I'll run at least 5.5. And then I'll do a lot of like explosive work when it comes to like dumbbell movements and stuff like that. I won't do like just to like bench press and stuff like that. I'm all about, man, like you were saying earlier, like, you know what I'm saying? You were saying you was trying to get more, you know what I'm saying, on a healthy tip type thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm really focused on the calorie stuff like that, you know, the intake, all that type of stuff. So I'm just trying to be a lot more strategic. At least trying. It's, you know, it's difficult, but I'm really trying to be more strategic. So that's why I'm changing up what I'm doing. But yeah. Anyways, I don't know how we got there. What's good, man? What's the first? The NBA rankings. You were saying that they wild. I haven't seen the NBA rankings, to be 100 with you. You told me a couple of them I disagree with already, but I don't know your full.
They don't have. I didn't see the full list. I just saw what ESPN posted on specific players and what their ranking was.
You said who you said they had Scoot Henderson over Russell Westbrook, Kyle Kuzma, and you didn't agree with both of them, correct?
Nah.
Is that the main one you don't agree with? Because I agree with Kyle Kuzma. I think he's better than Kyle Kuzma, but I don't think he's better than Westbrook.
I don't think he's better than both of them, but for sure not Westbrook though.
Now Westbrook is a Hall of Famer. How could he be better than a Hall of Famer?
They got Chris Paul 76.
They got Chris Paul better than Russell Westbrook.
Yeah.
Is Chris Paul better than Russell Westbrook?
Oh, really? He's not, but he doesn't run the pick and roll like Chris Paul. But as a player for player.
Yeah, I'm not talking about just one specific skill.
I mean, you look at both their
Chris
careers,
Paul better than Russell Westbrook?
No, because Russ got an MVP and they both been to a finals. So, no.
Don't even look at like accomplishments, nothing. This is off the eye test. Is Chris Paul better than Russell Westbrook?
No.
We've seen both of their entire careers.
No. What I saw Russ doing over there at OKC was, I've never seen nothing like that, and I ain't never seen nothing since.
So let me ask you this. Two more questions I'm going to ask you this. Is Rajon Rondo better than Chris Paul or Russell Westbrook? Now, if accolades nothing, eye test.
Yeah, eye test, yeah. Rondo was doing a whole lot with.
He better than both?
Yeah. I'll take Rondo over both.
Okay. And now, damn, his name just went out. I was like, to complete everything. Oh, my God. Is Derrick Rose better than Russell Westbrook, Rajon Rondo, and Chris Paul?
Prime Derrick Rose, probably, yeah.
No, don't say prime. There's nothing to it. It's eye test. You don't know about an injury, nothing. They all playing off of what you see. Is he better?
Yeah, Derrick Rose better. MVP.
I'm surprised we got the same answers. I didn't think you was going to agree on the Rajon Rondo thing. I'm like, he's for sure not going to say Rajon Rondo better than Chris Paul Westbrook.
Bro, you said eye test, though. Like, eye test Kobe Bryant.
That's what's going off. Yeah, because I hate going off of, like, statistics and accolades, because I'm like, if you do that, then you can argue Robert Horry is one of the best players ever in the league, right? So I'm like, for me, I'm just like, off eye test.
That's rings, though. Rings doesn't equate to necessarily accolades, though. Like,
what you mean? Rings is a championship. That's your accolades. That's a direct translation.
But I mean, you to me, it's the rings have gotten out of proportion, because it's like you can't sit here and tell me guys like T-Mac ain't better than niggas with rings. So it's like that's not.
You'll hear a lot of people say that he's not better than niggas with rings. A lot of people. If you understand, T-Mac gets so much disrespect.
T-Mac,
so much disrespect.
You can say that's over T-Mac is Jordan and Kobe. Them the only two that you could possibly really say.
You can hear niggas today say Steven Jackson was just as good as Tracy McGrady.
Who said that? Ain't nobody said that with no right mind.
Niggas give more respect to Steven Jackson than they do T-Mac.
I just remember Steven Jackson. Did you see what he was saying, bro? Matter of fact, I'm gonna pull it up.
No, I know what you're talking about. I'm like, that's the reason why a lot of people
say he was better than Ray Allen.
He went crazy. Steven Jackson think he was the nicest. Like Steven Jackson, he was a star on every team he played on, which is fine. Like you got a platform but that's why I appreciate Matt Barnes, because I'm like, you know what's crazy? I'm not gonna say the only, but this is also why I got a little beef with Kwame Brown too, because I'm like, he be talking crazy because he was a first round pick, but I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Even off eye test, he wasn't going crazy. But I'm like, the only person that I can't stand, but I can't say nothing about because he's not allowed, but he earned it. Gilbert Arenas. Like, I can't stand you, Gilbert, but talk all your shit, be the nigga you is, because you was cold.
You was a dog. You was a dog.
You one of the few niggas doing this shit, you cold ass nigga. KG, now look, Kevin Garnett was cold, but he was damn cold. So I gotta let him go too. Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce is another one of them dudes. Like Paul Pierce be wilding.
I ain't gonna lie. Did you hear what he said on the Cameron podcast?
Yeah. But what are you referring to though? Which one? You talking about the D Wade thing or the Jason Tatum thing? D Wade? That he was better than D Wade? Paul Pierce wasn't better than D Wade.
He said he wasn't?
Paul Pierce wasn't better than D Wade. D Wade was crazy, bro.
I'm telling you what he is. I was asking you because I'm like, Paul, like,
yeah, D Wade was crazy.
Ron and Bosh, he's telling me we're not getting 3-4.
I agree. Actually, I think they went more with Paul Pierce. He's a better fit because he'd be the one nigga that could shoot. D-Wade couldn't shoot, so that's why there was a little bit of a struggle there when it came to that Miami Heat game. That's why Bosh had to become a three-pointer. He was the only nigga who could shoot because they needed one of them. Oh, Ray Allen, of course, they had Ray, but they needed another. You know what I'm saying, to
They
spread
got
the
that.
floor properly.
They got him the second year. I mean, that
Exactly.
second
Yeah, they didn't have him. Yeah, so I'm
yeah,
like,
the first
they needed
title.
someone to shoot, and that's why Chris. But they need because I'm like, Chris Bosh still played the game that a lot of people don't give a lot of credit to Chris Bosh. Chris Bosh changed his whole game.
He did, bro.
Whole
He used to
game.
be a real beast in the post. Fool. He had
Yeah, he was in the post, back to the
mid-range. He had
basket.
all that. He
Yeah,
was
he
nice.
liked to, you know,
People forget he was on the
he was
USA team. Like he was nice.
he was a much better Paul Gasol, in my opinion. Paul Gasol was nice too, by the way. That's not disrespect. But he was a much better. Like he really was able to control a certain area of the floor. Jermaine O'Neal-esque too. He wasn't better than Jermaine, but he changed to becoming a 3-point. Anyways, the point is, because you can get it, you can go crazy with it. But I'm like, anyways, I was surprised that you agreed with Rajon Rondo being better than Russell Westbrook, Chris Paul. I agree with you. Russell Westbrook, in my personal opinion, I test better than Chris Paul. By the way, no bias here. Chris Paul is still one of my favorite players. I'm like, I watched him when he was in Wake Forest. I remember I loved like him in Wake Forest. He was one of my biggest inspirations. I was like, man, I want to be like Chris Paul. So Chris Paul's watching him through the Charlotte Hornets, all that good stuff. But I do think Russell Westbrook, I test better player. But I do think Rajon Rondo is better than both of them. But I do think Derrick Rose is better than all. So that's my personal opinion. I know he went off tangent.
Derrick was how he was moving and how fast he was moving, how he was bending corners, and how it was just looking like it was just looking crazy because he didn't have an OD jumper, but he would hit big jumpers though. Like it was, you just had to watch to see. People were like, what? That don't make no sense. You just had to see it.
I'm like John Morant. I'm like closest thing to it. We've seen. Well, there's Derrick Rose and Russell Westbrook, but I think like style of play, like John Morant he's a lot more similar to Rose, but he's still, his athleticism isn't, in my opinion, on the same level as Westbrook or Rose. Maybe I'm hating a little bit. John Morant is kind of crazy.
Y'all just jump higher than them up more, but it's like you said, in terms of how it looks and shit, like they were stronger guards. Yeah. Like Westbrook and Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose was strong, bro. He was like what 190, 200, like Ja like 160, bro.
Hey man, bro,
higher than them. Because Ja bounces crazy. Like he has some of the dunks. I'm like, wow, that's nasty. But it's like it's a different NBA too, bro. Like when Russ and all them was playing, it was tighter, packed in more. You feel me? Like it wasn't as many, you know, openings like that, and they were better, like, you know, offensive threats. Like I know now people like Westbrook can't shoot, but in his prime, bro, his mid range was retarded. He was coming up on the dime, elevating, hitting that often, and Derrick Rose in the floater, his floater game was elite. Like,
well, people say that now, but you got to think about it. The only reason they say he can't shoot now is because how emphasized the 3-pointer is, right? I'm like you said, mid range. I'm like Derrick Rose. You see to this day, I'm like in that preseason game, that floater, like one of his highlights is his floater. Like Derrick Rose, like remember Derrick Rose couldn't shoot the 3 that good either. Mid-range was elite. Floater game was elite. Westbrook, mid-range game was elite. Be able to have one step, get to the bucket, lay it in face, elite. But it's like because now, obviously, the game changed because of Steph. And especially if you're talking about a 1 or 2 guard, the first thing they're going to just, now look at you as, well, he can't shoot that good from 3. But in reality, Russell Westbrook, what works for him still works for him. That mid-range game is still elite. Inside game is still elite. Same with Derrick Rose. The floater game is still elite.
Shoot, Chris
but it's
Paul,
not as appreciated.
Anybody
Chris Paul, yeah.
33 plus, besides maybe James Harden, is getting to that mid-range area. Even Clay get there. Like he shoot threes, but Clay get to that mid-range.
What's crazy though for Clay, I always think about Clay where I'm like, damn, he played, well, not plays, that's disrespectful. He watered down his own legacy. And what I mean by that is, I think he could have been talked about and looked at in the same kind of like limelight or the same kind of perspective as Steph, in my personal opinion. But then being the Splash Brothers, 3-pointers, all that, because one of the biggest factors, like you said, to Clay's game was the mid-range. And it's crazy. Steph, obviously, he can shoot mid-range easy. That his biggest factor is literally the 3-point game. So them changing it where everything is focused on the 3, I think it kind of made, in my personal opinion, watered down Klay Thompson's like legacy where he could have been a lot greater or looked at as a lot greater. But a big part of his game is that mid range. In my personal opinion, I might be.
I mean, he shoot that three, and don't get me wrong, he'll get him up. But I'm like, when he had that 37, he was pump faking, getting to the mid
Getting to the
range.
mid range, his mid range game started everything. So that's my point, and I think that's why, in my personal opinion, people, at least now, they're not looking at Clay the same way. I think Clay's gonna have a great season this year because they have Chris Paul now. As much as I think Jordan Poole is a really good player, I think the addition of Chris Paul is really going to help out with really highlighting and making sure you utilize the best of what's left when it comes to Steph and Clay. Bringing in Chris Paul, I think that's an immaculate move, man. I think a lot of people are kind of looking down on that, or they're overlooking it because I'm like, Jordan Poole is a great player, but he doesn't fit. Like, he is a Kyle Kuzma type player in the sense of he needs to be somewhere young and he can just get buckets. You know what I'm saying? Not really focus on winning. I'm like, you only got maybe about 2 or 3 years left. 3 years, maybe a stretch left with the dynasty you got, and you got to think about rebuilding. So I'm like, I think bringing in Chris Paul is going to be able to, at the very least, elevate Clay's game, and I think Steph too, because they're both going to be able to play off ball, be in the positions that they want to be, and then obviously be able to be facilitated. Exactly how they never been the entire time they've been there with Steph being the point guard the entire time. They never had nobody like Chris Paul. So that's my personal opinion when it comes to it, honestly. But with that being said, Mike, golf topic, just a little bit. I did want to ask. I'm like, when he comes back into this joint, because I'm like the rankings. I'm like, I ain't seen the rankings. You feel me? I don't know what the rankings is. I don't know what's going on with it. So I'm going everything strictly based off of Zen. You feel me? Like, is there any other specifics or problems that you had with it where you felt like it was trash? Because I can't say it's trash. If I said it's trash, you know what I'm saying? I'm capping because I'm saying I haven't seen it myself. Like, I can't. Like, that's like me, talking about a movie that I never seen. Like, yo, this movie ain't this movie ain't that. But I never actually seen the movie, right? I'm going off of highlights. I'm going off of movie reviews, all type of shit. But
Well, I already told you that Draymond Green was higher than Zion, Austin Reeves, Jordan Poole.
Austin Reeves shouldn't even be in there. Why the fuck you say Austin Reeves?
What you mean, Austin? Nice, bro.
He cool, bro. Chill. You on that hype train?
Ooh, go watch what he doing, bro. He's nice. He on the USA team for a reason.
Oh, what them niggas do?
I mean, they ain't win, but I'm just like, it's like, you feel me? He made it though. Like, I didn't see Jordan Poole on there.
Did he try out?
I don't know what they was doing.
You think Austin Reeves better than Jordan Poole?
Yeah.
Why you think that?
He just impact the game more. Jordan Poole, if he not making shots, he kind of like not existing. I've watched him, bro. He'll fade away. He won't really be doing really too much of nothing out there. Take bad shots. Austin really don't just take bad shots out there, bro.
You don't think who you play with and fitting with a team matters?
Who told him to shoot wild shots? Steph and them not shooting wild shots.
So you think if Reeves was on Golden State? Let me ask you this: you think if you think Reeves was on Golden State, you think he would did better than Jordan Poole? You think he'd been more effective?
I feel like if he didn't give the same nod, he'd have gave just as much effectiveness. Yes, I would agree. I would say yes. I don't think bro weak, bro. I think he's really good, bro. I don't think he's.
I didn't say he's weak. I'm just saying. I'm asking him like him being better than Jordan Poole is kind of wild, bro.
I mean, we all have our opinions. I'm telling you what I've been seeing. I watched the Lakers thoroughly. I watched him all in the playoffs, what he was doing. And he was playing hell of a games. He saved us a lot of games off his performance while D'Angelo Russell's getting way more money and wasn't doing too much of nothing. That's what I say.
Well, see, that's a different topic. I think we're not talking about Russell. We're talking about Russell. We got a whole nother conversation.
Would Jordan Poole, okay, now you want to ask questions. Would Jordan Poole go to them Lakers and save those games like Austin was?
I don't think Jordan Poole would be as good of a fit for the team as Austin Reeves would, but I think he would be very effective. So would he save the games? I can't answer that question. But do I think he'd be as effective as Austin Reeves? Yeah.
But see, I told you that Austin Reeves would still be effective, though. So if you're not confident in what you're saying, then that's why I'm saying I give Austin a nod, because
Jordan Poole would be as effective as Austin Reeves.
See, now you want to put that, but at first you hesitated, so I'll go off the hesitation first. That's what I'm worried off of, that you really wasn't that confident at first to say that. So I don't think the build is da-da-da-da-da, but I'm like, if he's supposed to be more better than bro, he should go on that team and they should be better.
They would be better.
Nah, he's switching up. Anyway, Zion, we all know he's better than Draymond Green. That's just because he's not playing. He's got to be. Right.
Draymond isn't better than Zion. So what I don't understand about the rankings is like they'll do something like they'll put Russell Westbrook where they put him, right? But then it's like Draymond, they put him where they put Draymond in a position where obviously you're going off of accolades when you're putting Draymond that high, right? But then when you're going off of Russell Westbrook, you're going off of, bro, well, yeah, the last two seasons he scored this. So it's like, that's why I don't really be listening to this shit, because I'm like, so what's your reason in putting Draymond so high? The only thing you can reason and say is because, oh, well, he's a this, how many champ and this and this and this and that. Because it's not his statistics, right? No. But then with Russell Westbrook, well, why do you put him that low? Well, he usually averages this much, but this year he averaged this and da-da-da. So it's like, I'm like, man, y'all. What the fuck is? How you ranking this? Like, what is your? What is it?
Bro? So look, they got LaMelo at 48. They got Victor Wembanyama at 47. They got James Harden at 43.
They put Wamba the Dada better than LaMelo?
Yeah, bro.
This is crazy.
They got James Harden at 43. They got Ja Morant at 35. They got Kyrie at 34.
Yeah, they made Ja better than. Where's Ja? They made Ja better than James Harden.
Yeah, bro. I don't even think that.
And
now.
you know, no, I love James. I there's plenty of footage on this channel of me defending James. James is at least top 20
right now. At this moment, Ja is better than James, but
no, he's not, bro. James is top 20 right now. I can't name probably
shape, yeah. In shape,
15
James,
people.
Yeah. In shape,
you
yeah.
said what?
In shape, James, yeah. Out of shape, James, no. In shape, James, yeah.
When is James Harden never out of shape? I don't understand.
When he was in Houston, fool, he was fat as a bitch. Was you not?
How many games? How many games?
Like 10, 12. What you mean?
Okay, that's my point. A lot of niggas go into the basketball season out of shape, and then they get in shape during the games. That's a known fact.
I'm saying he pulled his hamstring 2 years in a row because he was out of shape.
There's a lot of niggas. There's a lot of niggas, and it's gonna be crazy. It's like this is what I hate about.
But you can't say when is he ever out of shape.
I'm not even gonna cap. Here's what I hate about life. You have niggas who are out of shape every single day, right? Talking about this nigga came into this shit out of shape. Like, you know, even though they're athletes and they're at the top of their talent, a lot of that shit is genetics and DNA, right? So you have to understand, some of them niggas is lazy. Like, they're lazy. Like, stop acting like a nigga can't be at the top of the level and be a lazy nigga when he has the opportunity to do it. Like, that's crazy to me.
But just because you making that point that he's lazy does not remove the fact that he's out of shape. You said point of fact,
but he's in shape when it matters. When niggas is
when he was with the Brooklyn Nets, he was not in shape and he hurt himself in the playoffs.
That's so crazy, bro. He did not get hurt because he was out of shape.
If he was in shape, why did he do that then, bro? He's never done that.
What are you talking about? Niggas in shape get injured all the time. You know, there's such thing as working out too much and being too in shape, and you end up actually injuring yourself because it.
So you trying to say that the Brooklyn
Nets in shape has nothing to do with injury? That's crazy, bro.
the Brooklyn Nets James was more in shape than the 2016 through 19 James Harden when he was averaging
Yes.
36, 34? No, you're crazy.
Yes. And see, and there you go, going
Nah,
off of
you just
statistics. I've been
talking
told
now,
you
bro. You
about
don't
that
even
wild
believe
ass
that.
statistic number. You're gonna go off a nigga in Houston Rockets when he was the main person. He was the number one option for scoring. When he was with Brooklyn, he was the point guard. He was to make everything connect. So don't go off the
You got the
statistics. Look
ball
at them
more.
assists.
But you act like his role changed though. He was still bringing up the ball in Houston like he was in the
His
Nets.
role did change. He's playing with two niggas that's better than him. What are you talking about?
So you got Kyrie better than James now?
Yes.
What? That was not your when they was together.
I've never said James Harden is better than Kyrie. As players, I've never said that. I'll stand by that. I have never said that. I've defended James Harden a lot more than Kyrie because I got a lot of beef with Kyrie because when I was an ultra crazy fan, Cleveland fan, Kyrie really let me down. But I have never said Kyrie is better straight out than James Harden. Me saying James Harden is a second option during the Brooklyn run, I'm like, that never came out. I would say if that was the case.
That doesn't, just because he's not the main option doesn't mean you didn't say he wasn't better than him. I never said that you said he wasn't the third option. I said
if I said I'd pick James Harden over Kyrie, I'd take that because to this day, I would pick James Harden over Kyrie.
You was talking like he was better than Kyrie.
I wasn't. If I didn't say it, I would pick James Harden over Kyrie.
Towards that time, bro, and go look what you was saying, bro.
If anything, I was saying that because a lot of people were trying to put a lot of the blame on James, and I was trying to say it wasn't on him. And I still stand by that. I still stand just like I'm talking right now. Wherever you're saying he was out of shape. I don't think he was out of shape. If it only took you 12 games to get in shape, you wasn't that out of shape.
Bro. Okay, bro. If that's what you want to say. He came out and said he was out of shape. You want me to pull that up too? So you can see that he said he was out of shape?
I'm just saying if he goes in 12 games and he's back in shape, he wasn't that out of shape.
Who said he wasn't? He was back in shape with the Nets, bro. He was out of shape that whole year, bro. He was not
out of that. You're crazy, bro.
So he played 40 games and he gonna be in shape sitting out. How you gonna be in shape if you out, bro?
How you gonna be out of shape when you play 40 games?
Easy. You have a long stint where you're not playing games and you don't run and do any cardiovascular and your heart is not beating at the same rate. What do you mean?
Nah, bro.
You just trying to defend James.
20 games. Come on, bro. I'm just like, come on, like think about you yourself. You out for that amount of games. You come on. 20 games in, you telling me you're not in shape. Like, come on, bro.
I'm saying no, but if you're not playing 20 consistent games, it could be you played 5 games and then you sat out 3. It's not a 20 straight whopper in a row, is what I'm trying to tell you. Like when Kyrie was not playing with your Cavs. Hold on, when Kyrie was not playing with your Cavs, did he play 50 games straight? Or did he play 5 games here, 10 games here, 15 games here? You see what I'm saying? He wasn't playing 50 straight. You making it seem like James just played 40 games in a row. That's not the case.
You don't gotta play in the strip. I just think that's all cap. Like nigga been hooping all his life. He's been playing a lot of games all his life. He's been basketball all his life. So which means you're still relatively young. Your muscle memory, it doesn't take that long. Your cardiovascular, it doesn't take that long. Nigga, that is not, bro. How old is Terrence Crawford?
Bro, you talking about apples and oranges. Terrence Crawford is a hard worker. He's a different type of nigga. James is not that different type of nigga when it comes
to how many times do boxers fight in a year?
Once or twice.
Okay. My point is, even though, yes, Terrence Crawford obviously works harder than James Harden, but if you have something in place that forces you to do this amount of work in a certain period of time, there's no nigga I know in my life that if you do something 40 times, you're going to be somewhat better than what you were doing it when you started, right? It doesn't matter how sporadic it may be. If you do it 40 times, you're going to be somewhat better.
Okay, he has some shape. You want to say he has some shape. Was he in peak shape? Was he in I'm in gold mode shape?
No, he wasn't in peak
That's what
shape.
I'm saying. You trying to be
No, you said out of shape.
right now.
We need to be
You trying to be
specific.
extra detail specific. No, he has
Oh
some. No, I'm talking about was he out there like I can go 48 minutes. You don't gotta sub me. No, he not in that shape, nigga. He was not in that shape.
No, he was probably in that shape. It's just if it overtime, he probably cooked.
Bro, I'm over you. Anyway, look, Ja at 35. Look, Ja at 35, Kyrie at 34. Now this is where the list gets bizarre. They got Mikal Bridges at 33. I do not agree that Mikal Bridges is better than any of them niggas I just named.
Mikal Bridges is better than James Harden and Kyrie?
No. Or Ja or LaMelo. He not better than LaMelo.
See, that's why I say I don't understand how they do their ratings because they
like,
obviously.
How did Mikal Bridges get above like Paolo was at 30, right? I'm like, Paolo's an up-and-coming star. He's the first pick. He just averaged 20 in the season. He has a high ceiling. I get why maybe they got him over him.
You know what's crazy too? Russell Westbrook is better than all these niggas you just named.
Bro, they got Trae Young at 29, bro. You can't tell me Trae Young is better than Kyrie or Ja, bro. I'm sorry. Or James. You can't tell me he's better than no, he's not.
Trae Young's better than Ja.
You think so?
Trae Young's a really good player.
But he's not better than James and Kyrie or LaMelo, is he?
He's better than LaMelo.
$260 million? No, I'm taking LaMelo over, bro.
Wait. What playoff series? Wait, hold on, wait. How deep did he take his Atlanta Hawks team?
Let's move on. They got Kawhi at 24, and they got De'Aaron Fox at 23.
He's not better than Kawhi. What the fuck?
I know. I don't know why they got. Look, hold on. The list gets better. They got
De'Aaron Fox is a very good player, but can I argue this? Can I say this? He's not better than Trae Young.
De'Aaron? I take De'Aaron over Trae Young.
Why? Because last I checked. Who?
I'll take De'Aaron over Trae Young.
This was his first playoff series, right? His first playoff run, excuse me.
Playoff since 2016, he broke a curse.
Right. How long have you been with the Kings?
What, 4 or 5 years?
How many times did Trae Young take Atlanta Hawks to the playoffs since he's been there?
The East is weak, bro. I'm not.
Wait, has he missed the playoffs since he's been there?
The East weak. Don't boost that up.
Trae Young's better than De'Aaron Fox. Fuck out of here.
That's your opinion. Look, they got Donovan Mitchell 15. I don't agree. Dame at 14. I guess
Donovan Mitchell put up 60. Come on, bro.
You don't even know how much
that nigga's nasty.
The right number. He put up 71.
So there you go. You just proved my point more. Go ahead.
But that doesn't mean he's better than Kawhi. Get the hell out of here.
He's definitely not better than Kawhi.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He's not 15.
That's why I don't know what these ratings are. Are we going off of just last? It seems like, is it just off of last season?
I guess, bro. He's not better than Kawhi no matter how many games Kawhi played. He's not better than Kawhi.
Off of last season? No. Yeah, you're right. I would never pick Donovan Mitchell over Kawhi. That motherfucking Kawhi is clutch. Nigga's not even human made. Go ahead. Yeah. Top 10.
No. This is the rest of this list that they have. So they got Damian at 14. They got Anthony.
Why is Damian Lillard so high? Damian's not better than Kyrie.
Look, I'm telling you what they're saying. They got Anthony Edwards 13, Jimmy Butler 12, and then Devin Booker 11.
Why is Anthony Edwards so high?
Oh, he's cold. I mean, I know you talking about he ain't win no playoff series, but since he
I don't disagree with that. He's damn cold, but why is he so high?
I mean, he's young, the youth. They got to promote somebody. You know, some of these youth niggas. You feel me? Like, think about it.
There you go. That's the key, marketing.
I mean, like, come on, bro. Victor is 47, bro. He hasn't even touched the floor like on an official game.
They said Victor, Scoot, Zion. This is what we're investing in the future. So I want to let you guys know. Now work very hard to get his position. Go ahead.
No, Anthony Edwards is really cold though. Like I be watching, I'm like, nah, he can really play. Like he's nice.
Timberwolves are who they are because of Cat. So as much as I don't like that,
Pat said he's the best big man best shooting big man of all time.
If Cat wasn't on the Timberwolves, they wouldn't even sniff the playoffs. So Ant visually eye test, Off of my eye test, I think he looks great, but I don't see him ever being on a team that has a winning season unless he has someone who's very complimentary to his game.
You know,
I
that's a
think
lot of players, bro. Unless you're talking about the greatest, like
that's not a lot of
LeBron or
players.
Kobe or Jordan
Not
or
a lot of
something
players.
like that. Like it's
Trey,
only a few people
Trey
that
Young, Trey Young doesn't have anybody complimentary to his game. And look what they're doing.
he had a great supporting cast. Don't do a Capella like that. He's averaging 13 rebounds. John Collins is a hell of a player. Hurters was nasty. Don't do that. Hurters is good. Hunter is good. Like, bro, you acting like his team was weak, though, bro. Like his team.
I'm not saying his team was weak. I'm just saying,
and the East is trash over there. I'm not saying Trae Young's not good, bro. He's averaging
bro,
27
stop with
and
this
up.
narrative that the East is trash. Motherfuckers been saying the East was trash since we've been kids. They're not trash. That's crazy.
Bro, the East is top 3 heavy, bro. They don't have all 8 people that can really have a potential, fool. When the Lakers was seed 7, people like, oh, the Lakers could get to the finals, and they damn near did.
I don't want to hear
Nobody in the
anything on
7th
that.
seed, nobody in the 7th seed in the East you're worried about, or the 8th seed or the 6th seed or the 4th seed. You're not worried about none of those teams, bro.
That's not true.
Who you worried about as the 7th seed?
I don't know who the 7th seed is going to be, so I can't answer that question. That's a premature question. I can't answer that. I don't know who the 7th seed.
Only year you could have said, oh, maybe the 8th seed was cool as Miami, but Miami was weak that year.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. I'm like, you just like, thank you. You did my work. You just made your point.
That's an anomaly, though. All them other teams is weak, though. Like, you're not fearing those teams. You're not looking at New York and be like, oh, yeah, New York's going to get to the – like, nobody's looking at New York as the threat.
People are definitely looking at New York. Cleveland was there. I'm like, people are definitely looking at Cleveland.
Ain't nobody worried about no Cleveland.
Nobody was worrying about the niggas who was in the – like, what are you talking about?
So nobody worried about the Lakers? You crazy. You say that.
Y'all lost. Y'all took an L. So, no. Why would I worry about a team that took an L?
Who we take an L to? The champs.
But you lost. What are you talking about? You sound crazy, bro.
What are you talking about? That means we won that. We probably are the champs.
This is crazy. You're delusional.
You hating on our Lakers because y'all cast suck and lost to the New York Knicks, and they suck over there. That's what you mad about.
I'm just saying you mad downplaying the East, and you mad downplaying the East. I'm like, that's
weak. So you worried about RJ Barrett, bro? Get out of here. I'm tired of hearing you.
RJ Barrett is nice, bro. Jalen Brunson is nice. Randall is nice. What are you talking about?
They're not somebody you're looking at like, oh, they're title contenders, bro. Like, no. You're going to like, okay, Giannis. You're going to look at Embiid over there, and then you're going to look at who else? The Heat. That's about all you kind of really worried about over there.
Gosh, you a hater, bro. You Laker fans really is on some delusional shit. That shit crazy.
All I'm saying, that's all people worried about. Nobody's worried about the Cavs. I don't see anybody be like, oh, man, we got to play them Cavs. Like, they know Garland's going to do something wishy-washy. They already know Donovan Mitchell don't show up in the playoffs.
Whoa, what? Donovan Mitchell don't show up? He showed up. He didn't show up in the playoffs last year.
He really don't show up. He showed up 1 year, and that's when he was going crazy in the bubble. And
he threatened. He threatened us. He like, yo, I'm finna go somewhere else if you don't give me a big contract. I'm like, let that nigga walk.
See, y'all got rid of Saxton and marketing. Look at marketing. He over there an all-star.
Fuck out of here, because I was the first nigga who said something about this. And the only time I had to kind of retract my statement was like, damn, he scored 70. But in the playoffs, when that nigga show up, never.
Marketing was doing better than him. Colin Sexton, they all was doing better.
I told you, bro, I didn't like that trade, man. I'm like, there's a reason why Utah is better without Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is shown to be
so much better over there, bro.
Donovan Mitchell ain't shit. Respectfully, like Donovan, like I really love your game. Like Donovan Mitchell's game is so nasty, it's crazy. But it's like for some reason, it does not translate to winning when it matters. Like why though? Like how are you so nice? But when it comes to when it matters, it's like you just like niggas isn't really worried about you. They're like, yo, let him score 40. I don't care. They're not gonna win the game. Like, how is that possible? It's almost like if J.R. Smith played in this era and you're a glorified J.R. Smith. Oh, excuse me. My bad. I didn't mean that. I'm just saying.
Glorified J.R. Smith.
J.R. Smith. All that. I'm just saying. His game reminds me a lot of J.R. Smith. Am I tripping?
Donovan Mitchell?
Donovan Mitchell's game reminds me a lot of J.R. Smith.
He reminds me more like of a D Wade, but got a little bit better jumper. Like as far as like how he
No,
moved, like
his whole game is predicated off of the fact that he can shoot the jumper so nice.
I'm talking
I'm
about
like,
how he
D Wade
attacks
was the
the rim,
opposite.
though. I'm saying how he attacks the rim, he don't really attack it like JR, in my opinion. He attack it
He
kind of like a
do,
D
bro,
Wade.
because he got the athleticism. D Wade, Donovan Mitchell was crazy because if you, no disrespect to JR, but I'm like, if he was D Wade S, then I'm like that, you basically saying he has the ability to be that nigga over a long period of time. And I don't really think he has that.
I mean, JR was never that nigga on a team. So
What you mean, New York?
he wasn't that nigga though. Melo was that nigga. I'm talking about
But
that
he
nigga.
could have been that nigga.
You keep saying coulda, woulda, shoulda. I'm talking about what it was. I'm saying he was never that nigga on a team.
The game was different though.
It doesn't matter what you talking about, Flu. It's about what it was. I'm saying we know JR had capabilities. Nigga was hitting 11 threes in the game. Bro had a chop. Well, I know that. But I'm saying he wasn't trying necessarily to be that nigga because he knew like shit. I'm going to teams where they already have one of those. So I'm gonna just play my role. But I'm like, yeah, he was cold, but I'm like, JR, there's nothing that Donovan's doing that JR did what he did way better than Donovan, in my opinion, because I seen JR make big shots all the time, and he was tough. I'm talking about double clutch shots all net. Like I've never seen Donovan do that when it matters.
That's my point. Like,
but he's not. They don't play the same though to me. Like they don't. I'm telling you, he kind of play like if you look at D Wade, just how he just getting downhill. Like it just looked like D Wade more to me. Like a JR, like there's no JR in the league, bro. JR's confidence and how he played was just like way like we'll never see that again. It's ignorant.
Because I'm like, or you saw, because I'm like, that nigga Donovan Mitchell, like I would be watching it, like I'll be watching this shit, and it's like this nigga would literally have
6'7", 6'6". He big.
They would literally have 2 to 3 open players that he could pass to him. My nigga Mitchell over here trying to force a shot, like it's crazy. I'm like, D Wade would never do this. This is the thing, like the reason why I can't say Donovan don't play like D Wade because obviously D Wade's forced a shot, but his highlights, if you really watch them, is so smooth and gliding. Like with Donovan, he'll really look off of a open player just to get his bucket. I've seen him do that a million times.
Well, then he don't play like neither then, because I'm like, JR would take tough shots, but he knew he could make them. Like he shot better.
But JR would look a nigga off like, yo, you can pass that. He'll look him off and be like, yo, this is my bucket. That's what Donovan do. I know. I'm not saying they exactly the same, but I'm like, that reminds me more of JR than D Wade. Like D Wade would never look a nigga. Like maybe if he don't feel like he really gonna get the bucket like him, but I'm like JR would look niggas off and be like, I'm gonna take this crazy ass shot. I seen Donovan Mitchell do the same thing. Like, yo, I'm gonna look somebody off and I'm gonna take this crazy ass shot.
Donovan's shot IQ is very low.
Yeah, that's one thing. Donovan's shot IQ isn't on JR or D Wade's level. Maybe a little bit more on JR. JR shot.
But see, it's like, but JR is one of them special dudes that he really shot better when it was contested. I think he just felt like he could shoot more of his jumper. Like he knew how much he needed. Like it just made him play better. It was weird psychology with bro. But I'm just like, anyway, I don't think Donovan Mitchell's better than.
Yeah, we be going up on tangents. We gotta do better now.
I don't think he's better than Kyrie though, I don't think he.
I would put Donovan around like in the 90 to 100 spot.
Damn. So you got that's high.
You said that's high?
You said 90 to 100 spot?
Yeah, that's high for Donovan Mitchell. So
you saying he's like in the so Russ is a 94. So you saying he should be up in the 90s where Russ is?
No, I'm not. Like my when I'm talking about Russell Westbrook, not in the 90s. But Donovan Mitchell, I put him in the 90s. Yeah, definitely.
I think he top 30 for sure, bro. I don't think he's.
Oh, that's crazy.
He's top 30, bro.
No, I definitely won't put him top 30.
If you're talking about shooting guards in the league, who's better than bro? Besides maybe like D Book, Bradley Beal. Bradley's not even like Bradley Beal. You know what I'm saying? Like Clay. Like, it's not too many more people better than bro though.
You don't think so?
I'm taking Donovan Mitchell. I mean Donovan Mitchell over Jaylen Brown now. Now that I know he can't go left, yeah, I'm gonna take Donovan. I realized that's what's really been holding him back, bro. I didn't really realize. I'm like, why are they always struggling? Why? Jaylen Brown in playoffs, bro, when they start keying in and locking in and they can really hone in every game on him, bro, he don't, like, go look at his stats, bro. He was really not performing for real. So I'm like, well, shoot, I can't say he better than Donovan because Donovan went over there to Utah and was winning some series, though. So, you know, I got him over Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I don't agree with that at all. But you know what I'm saying? I can't feel no type of way. I understand that's how you feel. I don't. Donovan Mitchell was a solid player, but remember what I told you, and I stand by that. Obviously, I took it back for a minute because, especially, it looked like everything was good, but when we got to the playoffs, you know what I'm saying, it revealed the truth. But I stand by it. I don't think we should trade what we traded for. I don't think so. And I think at the end of the day, you're gonna regret it because now we're in a position where it's like, yo, Mitchell saying the only way he's gonna resign if there's any type of playoff success. So in my opinion, that means he's not probably gonna resign. So we traded for a dud. We gave up way too much, and now we're like idiots.
Crazy for him to even say that. Like, I better get this and I better get that. Like, bro, you better get us some dubs, nigga. Why are you demanding?
But hey, he put up the points, right? He put up 70. So it's like
put up 70, man. Yeah, I mean, he did get the dub. I give him that, but still, like,
that's what it is. You feel me? Like you can't feel no type of way about it. Shit, I take Jordan Poole over.
All I know is Lauri Marketing would have just took whatever y'all gave him. He would have been feel good, and y'all would have been amazing.
That's how this shit go, man. All right, like with that being said, NBA rankings. What's the top 10? Did you say the top 10 or top 5, whatever it is?
They didn't put them out yet.
Okay, so they ain't put it out. So we're gonna leave it at that. Let's go ahead and move on.
Be top 10, right?
You said what?
I said that means Brian got to be top 10, right?
Well, of course. I'm like, they ain't put him in there. So Brian probably top 10, KD probably top 10, Luka probably top 10.
Brian still might be the best nigga in the L.
They're not gonna do that. In my okay, let me ask you this. Since they haven't put it out, let me ask you this. This is a question. Who do you think they're gonna make number 1?
Joker.
Interesting. Okay. Who do you think they're gonna? What do you think their top 3 would be?
Joker, Giannis, Luka, or they might switch Luka for Giannis. One of those. They're gonna.
Top 5. Top 5.
Then Bron.
No, top 5 from number 1.
My top 5, or how they gonna do it?
How they gonna do it?
Probably Joker, Giannis, Luka, Bron, and probably like, if not Joel Embiid, probably 5 just because he was MVP.
You said probably who?
They might put Bron like 5 or 6 to be real with you, and put Joel Embiid like 4. It's gonna be a lot of those overseas niggas, bro. I'm telling you, bro. It's gonna be all of them up there, in my opinion.
Isn't it crazy? During like, a lot of niggas don't know. Like, I'm an old nigga now. You feel me? I'm not in the youth.
Yeah.
But y'all don't know how much we used to talk shit about overseas niggas. Like, there was a time when we used to clown, like, oh, you drafting an overseas nigga? What? But you want to know who made this wave right? You want to know who started the whole overseas shit and it was successful? Take a guess. Who do you think I'm finna say?
So who did it? Who did it first?
You said who? Yeah, who did it first? Who will make niggas be? No. Not who did it first, but who was like, yo, we gonna make this shit successful. Like, this shit finna work. Who did it?
Giannis, nigga?
That's actually probably the correct answer. To be honest with you. That's not. I think about that. But I was gonna say Ricky Rubio. I was like, Ricky Rubio was the nigga just because I was watching some shit the other day, and it was like they was talking about how cold Johnny Flynn was. A lot of y'all don't know who Johnny Flynn. Johnny Flynn was crazy, and then I just remember Johnny Flynn talking crazy about Ricky Rubio, and that just ruined his whole career. And all of a sudden, from then on out,
said something like, "They drafted that guy over me," and then they got drafted to the same team And then
Yeah, bro.
Rubio stayed in the league, and then Johnny Flynn had one good year, and then he just
Bro.
disappeared.
But I found out he had a crazy injury. I didn't know he had a very severe injury. But Johnny Flynn was crazy. That nigga was 5'11", dunking on niggas.
Dunking on niggas. That was crazy when he came down on Syracuse. I think he came down the lane. He just came in. Boom. Now
Crazy. Johnny Flynn, like niggas don't know. Johnny Flynn. God, this is the only reason why I like doing shit like this. Like when we talking stuff like that, we gotta do it more consistent. Cause I'm like, man, there's so many niggas. Like I remember, like I was watching, like I was scrolling through some shit. Algorithm scrolled up, like, yo, one of my highlights, Johnny Flynn, crazy. I was like, Johnny Flynn was crazy. A lot of people won't remember.
Colder than Johnny Flynn, though. Even though Johnny was cold, you know, it was colder.
Right.
Look, you think I'm capping, bro? Go look at Kalen Lucas, Michigan State highlights, fool. Kalen Lucas was cold, boy. Hey,
don't ever disrespect me like that. I don't like that. Because you know, when I was a young nigga.
No, I'm just saying, go.
Y'all don't know. I had my room. I would print out back when niggas used printers. You feel me? I would print out pictures of my favorite basketball players, and I put them on my wall. Wrestlers too, but I put them on my wall. I had a spot in my wall. It was Kalen Lucas, and who's the other one? It was Steph Curry.
Yeah, Steph was cold, man.
I had Steph when he was at Davidson, and the only reason I had Steph at Davidson was because I was a fan of Patty Mills, and I never seen Patty Mills get cooked until that nigga went against Steph, and I said, whoa. So I said, I had Kalen Lucas, I had Stephen Curry, Davidson. Crazy. God, I'm old.
That's so crazy that Kalen never got drafted. I think it was Big Ten Player of the Year, bro. That's like, what else you supposed to do?
It's injuries, bro. Like you never realize, like when you're young, you think it's just all about talent, all that stuff, and then you forget, like, because I'm like, Kalen Lucas, he had some crazy knee injuries. Surgeries, all types of shit.
Bro, him and Jacob Pullen used to be so crazy to watch.
Oh my God. Y'all don't know Jacob Pullen was. Y'all know when I was in my video game life, and I still miss it. I want to go back to it. I need to, nigga. But when I was in my video game life, Jacob Pullen, I draft, like when I created teams and shit, man. Because you know my 2K era, nigga. My 2K era was legendary, nigga. To me in my head. But
you always get Michael Beasley.
Always Michael Beasley was Michael Beasley, man, that's crazy. Michael Beasley is that nigga to me, man, bro. The only reason why I watched the Big Three is because of Michael Beasley.
Yeah, bro, that nigga was cold. 2009. Yeah, bro. He was averaging 14, 17. Yeah, Kalen Lucas was cold. Jacob Pullen was cold though, just because he was pulling up. Like, bro, Jacob Pullen was just pulling up in people's grills, fool. I think he was there with Michael Beasley was there too, wasn't he?
Crazy, bro.
Like he used to pull up in people's faces. Yeah. He had a jumper, bro. He was cold. I don't care. Nobody say. I thought Jacob Pullen was going to the L. Like stuff like that used to kind of low key like discourage me. Like, damn, like them niggas went stupid. Like, what else was they supposed to do?
Bro, I still remember to this day when Kansas State, Jacob Pullen was going crazy. I remember I was going back and forth on Facebook with a nigga from my elementary school. He's actually a white boy, so I said nigga, but hey man, y'all cherish y'all times, man. Shit, time be flying.
Cherish y'all times, man. On me, because in the moment you like, man, this is taking forever. I got all the time. And then you look up, you 27, you like, damn. These young niggas is making me feel old, talking about I'm old. They made me feel good today though, because they was talking about like when they first saw me, they thought I was coming to the school. They like, we thought you was like young. Like,
see, compliments like that, bro, that makes me feel like wait till you my age. Compliments like that makes you feel worse. Cause you be like, damn, how the fuck I still look young and I'm an old ass nigga? Like, what the fuck?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, damn, I got this beard. I'm like, so if I cut my beard, how old would I really look then? I probably look like I'm 15.
And you know what really be killing me? You know what really eats up my insides? What? Why didn't we take this internet shit serious? All we had to do was record ourselves in our life daily. Nigga, we had 150,000 subscribers by now, bro.
I cannot right now, bro.
Bro, we had so many subscribers, bro.
You would have been famous though, bro. You would have
I
been.
know I didn't take it back, but I'm local ball. That's what I know. Remember, I was just talking about the money shit. I was like, God knows what's for me because He knows. Like nigga, no, that's not for you, nigga, because you be doing some shit that I won't allow you to be fucking with me when you dead. So he was like, let me keep you humble, nigga. No bullshit.
But nah, bro, like, what's it called? I asked the joint. I said, "How old do you really think I am?" Really, be honest. She looked again. She said, 21. I said, what? I'm looking at myself in the mirror. I'm like, there's no way that she's looking at me with all this on my face, just all the struggle and pain the nigga went through, and she gonna sit here and tell me I look 21.
So you still in that good stage. I'm like, when you my age and somebody said that to you, you get offended because you like, look, bitch, I'm still trying to deal with the age I'm at now. Don't do that. Don't tell me I look young, ho.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, like it's good though, because there's some people that's our age, bro, around our age, and they look like
They
they
look
45.
crazy, bro.
They look so old, bro. Hair be receding, looking like they going through, look like they smoked out or something. It be looking bad.
And nigga, you over here like, oh, nigga, you biking now, nigga? Yeah, hell yeah, I'm biking now, nigga.
It's just crazy, bro. I've never seen you ever be like, I'm gonna go get a bike, and I'm gonna like, almost, bro, would have been the place I thought you would have started biking, bro. That's somewhere that's like you didn't even need a car, bro. You just got the biking, bro. You got everywhere you needed to go, literally in like 15 to 20 minutes, no cap. And you know I'm right.
I'm just telling you, my nigga. I'm like, when you start to get older, I'll be realizing, like, damn, like, niggas really just be like, I'm finna go to work and go home.
That's literally what people be doing, bro. Except certain people, bro. I'll be out late night and driving and stuff, bro. People be out though. I'm telling you, there's a crowd of people that's not letting work hold them down. I'll tell you that, bro.
I'm finna go to work, go home, get dressed, and then go do some crazy shit. But none of it has to do with exercise. None of it has to do with, cause like I'm the type of nigga like I follow a lot of exercise pages, all that type of stuff. So it's like after a while, you kind of think like, wait, hold on. Damn, everybody over here trying to keep their shit on point, you know what I'm saying, as they get older. But then you realize, I'm like, nah, this nigga, I'm looking at the 0.75%. Like a majority of people is not like, they don't care nothing about that. Nothing.
Or if they do, it's like motivation. They like the body, they admire it, but they just kind of do maybe a little by little. Like they not really like, they don't have the drive to be like, I'm going into the gym and just do a 30-minute workout. They don't have.
Why do you think there's always an opportunity for personal trainers? Because if you, when I really look at it, when you go to gyms, think about it. When you really look at it, I'm like 60%, 65% of these people, they don't know how to work out. They're here, they pay for their gym membership, but they don't know what they doing.
Bro, this basketball players, like I had a player in my car. He was like, yeah, like sometimes when I go to the gym, like I used to like just you know, I just would do whatever. Like I didn't have like no plan. Like, so I'm like, if you're telling me that, then the most, and you're supposed to be an athlete, right? So you're supposed to have maybe some type of familiarity with the gym. If you're saying you would go in the gym and just do whatever, I'm like, everybody else must be really doing just whatever, right?
But see, that's what makes Zen, bro. That's what makes me so mad because I be like, these young niggas talking about, yo, I'm just going in and doing whatever. I'm like, man, y'all don't understand. Like, you're literally in an era where you don't have to do whatever. Information is at your fingertips.
Everywhere.
If you want a good workout and you don't know what to do, you can literally type in good basketball workout and have everything at your, like, nigga, we had to literally learn shit from someone, or if we said we made something up, we literally made it up. It was literally like, yo, this shit sound good. But other than that, we had to learn something from someone had to show us something. We could have just typed something in and be like, good basketball work, or good, I'm trying to have hand, whatever the case may be. We couldn't do that. It's like, if you don't, you literally had to, you gotta know something. It's crazy.
Like, bro, think about this. We were so creative. We was gonna go get rocks, and we was making up like spots to do the rock shooting. And
that sounds crazy too. And it wasn't little rocks too. So y'all know they was like nigga boulders, nigga, because we had to make sure we had to make it clear what the barriers were.
Bro, we would get the rocks, and remember we would play like you know, ended the guy like 10, 9, 8.
And so y'all know too, I'm now at a comfortable enough stage to admit this. That this nigga beat me every time, and every time this nigga beat me, I got mad as fuck, and I never wanted to stop. I'm like, nah, nigga, we gotta play another game. But hey, yo, at least give me this credit. Like, if you think about it, that's more work to do more. Like, nigga, I was like, yo, no, we gotta play another game. Cause I get something out like, nah, you didn't beat. Like, we gotta do another. Come on.
That's the competitiveness though. These kids these days, bro, they'll lose and they'll just go home.
Oh my God.
Like, I lost.
But are you mad though? Like, look. So this is now I'm in defense of the kids. Like, these kids, like I just looked at the thing where the Charlotte Hornets, that player, the blue hair, he got released from the team because he tweeted out he officially asked for a trade, and that's like against the NBA. You seen that, right?
Yeah. So I officially asked for a trade from the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah. So I'm like, and he was getting a lot of weird clout. Anyways, he seemed like a weird dude, but I don't blame these young kids now because the money, inflation is crazy, but the money is so much more there. So now you want to go to somebody who's not getting paid, high school, whatever. Who you're looking up to, these people are getting paid absurd amounts of money being genuinely themselves. See what I'm saying? So I'm like, that is crazy to me. It's wild. Because you think someone else is going. Oh my bad, go ahead.
No, you good. Finish your point. I was
gonna say, I'm like, you think someone's gonna sign him with the controversy around him? And what's the controversy? He just broke an NBA rule. Okay.
Nah, you ain't even seen how he been dancing, and he been doing some zesty stuff, fool. I'm not even gonna lie, like how he dancing and how
is it zestier than Jaylen Brown shit? Jaylen Green. I'm sorry, my bad. Sorry, yeah. I got Jaylen. Hey, Jaylen Green, my bad.
He's just dancing like that. He just dancing.
But is it zestier than Jaylen Green?
No.
Okay, then. So who gives a fuck?
People are asking if his mental health okay. That's what people are asking. Because like he hasn't. I don't think I guess he wasn't maybe doing this before or something. So I guess this is new behavior. Is what people are maybe.
Did you see his contract?
Nah, I didn't see what he. I don't know nothing about his contract.
Well, just know it's in the mills. So I'm gonna let you know right now. If I was a 21-year-old and I'm getting millions.
You won't care neither. You gonna just be like,
hey, you could DM me. You like you literally DM me like, hey, yo, you looking zesty your last video. I'm like, nigga, I'm happy. I don't give a fuck. You ain't gonna tell me shit. Like, nigga, fuck out of here, nigga. I'm dancing, nigga. I'm happy to the motherfucker.
Hey,
you know
like I said, like to other people, it's weird to them and how he's going about it. But see,
it's weird. That's cool, but I'm like, that's because majority of people, he's in the 0.2% of 1% of the people in the world. Like, we can never imagine having that much money at such a young age. Like, nigga, you're still even discovering life at that age, 21, 22. Like, bro, I'm like, what's the newest dance? Like, nigga, I know me myself. I was doing the Soulja Boy dances. I was doing I was doing all of them joints. Jerking. I'm New Boys, bro. Pause. It sound crazy, but New Boys, they from where we from. New Boy. I was doing all them joints, bro. I was going crazy. I don't give a fuck. I remember there was a point I didn't even like to go to parties like that, but I would go to parties and we was doing, I forgot what the type of dance was, but you know, back in the day, niggas would click up, you know what I'm saying? They would be in groups and there was crumping, but I'm like, even after that, like niggas would click up and be in groups and it would be dance like groups or like type shit. But either way it goes, like, nigga, I'm like, that's a young nigga, he got mad money. Like, bro, if I had mad money, if I was that nigga, I'm dancing. Don't give a fuck. But he did get released because of it, but he'll be straight. He's gonna.
To your point, though, I just think that it's unfair, but it's some type of responsibility to some degree to carry yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta show everything to the public. Like there's no need for you to have to show that you happy by dancing crazy like that and then post it on the social. Like you could post that to yourself or something.
Crazy though.
Hold on, I'm just saying for the youth, because I'm like, you gotta remember we're in a TikTok era. So it's like everything, you don't want to just be a trendy type of person that's necessarily not being a serious person. I think a lot of the people aren't serious. Like Flu, when we was younger, we was goofy, but we had to be serious though, still, like, right? Like there was still like we had Coach Gaines in the world where you would go to practice.
That's mad young. That's different. No, think about he's 21, right? So think about when you're 21, right?
We didn't see Darius Miles and them doing none of that, man.
Because there was no internet, bro. I'm like, what's the trend right now? The trend right now is doing dances, all that type of stuff. I'm like, that's what this nigga want to do. I'm like, yeah, young nigga, let him, like, whatever young.
I'm just saying though, there's just certain things.
It don't mean nothing.
I'm just saying there's certain things. Like Bron, look, he'll do some TikTok challenges, but you don't see Bron talk about
Bron is 37, bro. LeBron 37 years old, bro.
It don't matter though. It's still
it do matter. You talking about two different generations.
Talking about he out here doing this, you know what I mean? Like the age don't matter in this era.
That's two different generations. I might look at Miles Bridges. You feel me? I'm like, Miles Bridges, he be making music and shit. I think his music is hard.
What? But okay, I'm just saying.
And I'm like, they got him. But he coming back. I'm like, but they got him out. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently, you know what I'm saying? He went Floyd Mayweather, De La Hoya on
his girl. I think that's unfair to Ray Rice, because I'm like, Ray Rice, even though he did do something he shouldn't have, he had his wife back him.
That's crazy. Why did you bring Ray Rice into this?
Because I just think that it's unfair that certain people that careers got taken away for certain similar situations, but a nigga can windmill ferociously, and I'm not trying to take nobody.
Bro, he knocked his girl. She went to sleep.
But we don't know.
I remember seeing that, and I tried to defend because I like Ray Rice and I love the Baltimore Ravens, but it's like he put her to sleep. So it's like I'm pretty sure it's not the first time he did.
I'm not trying to defend his actions. I'm just saying a mistake was made, and even his wife forgave him. I'm like, there should have been some type of like, okay, you're suspended for 2 years, then we'll reconsider something. It was just like, just done. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But you got to remember, the NFL was getting hit from all sides because you got to remember, CTE was starting to come into play. Will Smith came with the movie. Tell the truth. And then you had Colin Kaepernick dealing with that. So it was a whole lot of things. So it was like Ray Rice was the one situation they could put up.
It seemed like it's so long ago, but it was like a decade ago that happened. Decade or
something around there. I'm just saying. You got to remember. It was like I'm not saying all that happened at the same time, but I'm like, the NFL had to take a stand. I remember Goodell, man, the owner. He was looking real bad at one point. So as much as like I understand. Well, okay. Well, no, I'm not gonna say I understand. It's crazy, but I see that something can lead up to a point where Ray Rice. I don't see. But I see situations. What I'm gonna say is, look, Ray Rice did what he did, and it was crazy.
All I know is I seen something similar in the hood. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not saying that's right.
Yeah. So look, real quick.
Background. To me, to be honest with you, bro.
But Zien, you don't put someone to sleep like that, and you ain't did it before. Right,
but it's not that though. I think bro forgot how strong he was, bro. Some people forget how strong.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy.
No, for real. Think about this, Flu, and be real. Be real with yourself. Have you never been intoxicated? Because the video doesn't show any intoxication of a person. You can't tell at that moment.
But you know they was though. You know they was.
Okay, but have you ever been faded? I'm not saying with a joint, but just in general, have you ever been faded and accidentally did something? Yeah. Out of anger, and you like, damn, I fucked that shit up. Like you go back and look like, damn, I fucked that. So I'm saying,
but can I answer that? Let me answer it. I'm not gonna talk like I'm gonna say I agree with you. Yes, that I've done that when I was young. Now that I'm older though, especially if I'm dealing with a woman, if I'm at the point, I don't care how I gotta be literally, and I don't even, you don't get to the point where you even drink to that much if you're really drinking like that, unless you're an alcoholic. And there's no signs of him being an alcoholic. So I'm like, You cannot tell me there was something either said or boiling to that point where he felt like that needed to happen. Like you knocking someone out cold, bro. Even think about doing that to another man. Like you have to be to a certain point where it's like, yo, I want to make sure you unconscious at the end of this. It's great. I don't want to relive this because Ray Rice, you amazing running back. Your woman's still with you. Much love. No disrespect at all.
It's all timing and unexpected. Like, okay, Flu, I could not have wanted to knock you out. With the way you ran up and the way I might have moved and accidentally just ducked and just threw some shit and I hit you at the right spot.
But that ain't happening, right?
I mean, clearly, I don't know. I'm just saying in terms of if I was a real strong nigga and I, just did some fast shit and just hit you, I'm saying I might not have thought I was going to knock you out. I'm saying you could accidentally knock somebody out, bro. And I'm not saying, I don't think bro really threw some shit to really like fire up. I think she came up and his instinct took up and he just hit her, but he forgot how hard. Like, think about it, bro. He's
bringing this up. I don't want to bring this up. I don't want to say too long on this. Like, this is like I feel bad.
Look, bro, you was asking that question. Plus, I was answering. I was just like, that's unfair. That nigga, you feel me? And because I'm like, Ray Rex was still young. We act like he was bro. Anything in the 20s with big millions is crazy, bro. Like
that was his prime. He was in his prime. He was literally in his prime.
Yeah, bro. Like you can't. Like to me, it's like Chris Brown, bro. His whole career damn near didn't go the way it could have went just because of what he did when he was 17. Like, you know what I mean?
That's crazy when you think about it too. I'm like, because we were just younger at the time, so for us, we feel like they so old, but then it's like, oh wait, they wasn't really that old. Like
they were young as fuck, bro.
Like think about Brown, it, bro.
And we both know Chris Brown really is from like, a turned up ass environment, bro. So it's like I'm not giving him defense, but it's like, something happened and she from the island. So islands, all that's different.
It's crazy. Like, you ever be thinking about, man? I don't know, it's a mad switch, but I'm like, you ever be thinking like, damn, we really grew up. Like I remember when Chris Brown dropped Yo. Like I remember as a kid, Chris Brown dropped Yo.
I remember.
Wait, what was it?
Thing that keeps me up when I'm feeling down. I don't know.
I remember my first thing was Yo. They say Yo. So that was the first thing. I remember I was a young nigga. I remember I was at my cousin's crib. Nah, Yo was before. Yo was the single. Yo was his first thing. Well, I don't know if it was first, but that was definitely before Running.
You can run it. That was his first.
Running was after Yo, bro.
No, Yo came later, bro. Because that's what with T-Pain. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you.
Yo wasn't with T-Pain. Yo was just Chris Brown, bro. Remember? And then he had Just Jordan in it in the music video.
I gotta look it up, bro. I could have swore it was Running.
Nah,
bro.
that's why I remember. I'm like, you ain't finna go on my childhood, bro. I remember. I was like, yo, when I first seen Chris Brown,
34, bro. Huh? That's so crazy. I think Chris Brown's so old. That nigga only 34. That's crazy.
That nigga young. I know that's the crazy part. That's what I be saying. I'm like, bro. Because I remember, I'm like, Chris Brown, when he first started in the game, he was a kid, bro. He was only like,
Told you, nigga.
Run It was before Yo.
Told you, nigga.
Now, see, what I don't like about that is the only reason why is because they promoted Yo after Run It, and Run It became popular because of Yo. Because what was the first music video? His first music video wasn't Run It, it was Yo.
I just remember, okay, chicken now. That's for me. You probably saw something else at a time.
No, I remember Run It. I perfectly remember Run It, but Yo, I remember Yo's music video specifically, bro. Because I remember Just Jordan was in there. A lot of people don't remember Just Jordan. That nigga like, Just Jordan. Just Jordan.
That was a good show, remember? Freeze!
Yeah.
How you see this?
No, we got old. Chill, bro. We saw old niggas, bro.
I remember Cousin Skeeter, man. Cousin Skeeter. Dang, bro. Bro. That was the good shows, man.
Yeah.
True that.
So that's why.
True that.
Bruh. Yo, hey, y'all don't know Proud Family. They no. Do you know they do the they did a re-up for Proud Family?
For the adults, yeah.
No, it's on Disney, right?
For adults, right?
No, Proud Family, like it's like they got it running currently.
I'm saying, but it's when they're older, right?
Nah, it's same age, all that same like.
it can't be the same voices.
It might be.
They got Tommy Davidson and Kyler Pratt. There's no way they got Orlando Brown to play Sticky, nigga.
Look it up. Well, I don't think they definitely don't got Orlando Brown.
I'm about to say, cut that out, nigga.
No, bro, come on, chill, bro. Nah, they definitely don't got Orlando Brown, man.
No Orlando Brown.
But they got them, but like everybody else you was naming, they definitely got them back. Yeah.
But they got La Cienega Boulevard is. That's so crazy.
I don't know. That's crazy. That's how you know Proud Family. But I don't think they got I don't think everything's original, but a lot of it is. Look it up, bro. I'm not capping. Like I know I might have been wrong with some shit, but I'm not capping on that. I'm not capping on that. Y'all know. Y'all ain't ready. I'm finna get the. I'm not a computer, but I'm gonna get a laptop. I'm gonna be back on my shit. I'm gonna have the mic, everything.
Tower, bro. You know you need a tower, bro.
No, nowadays you don't need a tower. You just get a computer. It's 2023.
Hey,
Come
did
on.
You watch Kim Possible? Man, Kim Possible, nigga. Kim Possible was hard.
Yeah, I watched Kim Possible. I ain't finna cap.
Kim Possible was hard. I just never forget, y'all. And I think we're gonna end it up right now because I'm gonna have to go to sleep. I just never forget. I used to have to go
watch the George Lopez show too.
Yeah, that's a classic. Bro. I used to laugh all the time with that show. But I just never forget. I went over to Fluence's house because I used to have to go over there sometimes after school. I remember I just be in his room. We have to do our homework, and we got done with our homework.
Talk about it. I already know what you finna say. Go ahead.
Talk
about it, nigga. Let them know. Cause I ain't no capping nigga. Go ahead.
Put this good old show on, man. Put on good Sanford and Son, boy. I'm like, what you got? He said, it's Sanford and Son. And I was captain. I'm like, who? Oh, that's Red Fox, huh? He like, yeah, this show funny, right?
And see, I'm like, we old, but we ain't that old. This is from 1970s, nigga. Go ahead.
I never forget. We was just watching, and it was.
Oh wait, tell him how my TV looked too.
He had he had a square box TV like this big. It was gray. It wasn't even that big.
Yeah, it was like a little joint, like a little.
Yeah, and he had this desk, and he had this like desk. It's like a 2-decker desk, kind of. It was like, and he just had it right there. We just watching. And this episode was about this nigga, and he had his daddy's records.
Ever to this day.
His daddy's records was worth like millions and stuff. Like at first he told me it was worth nothing.
Oh God!
He had sold them, and he was like, "Oh, they're actually worth millions." And so he tried to use his trade. He was just like, "I want my daddy records."
Oh God! That shit.
I want my daddy records. Oh my
bro! I used to watch Sanford and Son. I used to every time I come home, because it came on the perfect time. Like I would get my homework done. I had this little gray television, and I knew Sanford and Son came on, and then right after Sanford and Son came on, Half and Half came on. That's Half and Half is what I discovered from Corey Holcomb. That's when I first, and y'all know, like me saying this, like I was like 15, 16 years old. That's when I first seen Corey Holcomb, and I used to be like, man, who is this nigga? He used to come. He was just a male dude holding the box. I'm finna see that nigga next week. Ah, I can't wait. My bad, y'all. But yeah. So
I just remember, and we didn't have home. We used to watch that 106 in Park, nigga. That shit.
I love 106 in Park because Roxy, I loved Roxy. She was beautiful.
Bow Wow was on there though. Don't disrespect that legend right there. That boy Bow Wow lit on it.
He a little younger than me, so for me, Bow Wow, I'm like, for me it was Roxy and Terrence J. That was my, you know what I'm saying. Before me it was AJ and Free. I know, but that was before me a little bit. But my Roxy was.
Terrence J was good though too. Terrence was good.
Yeah, but Roxy was just she was beautiful. Respectfully.
All right, party people. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna have to get off this soon. So,
all right, we got the old man over here. It's past his bedtime.
Yeah, man, I gotta wake up at 4:30. Like some folks get to sleep in and shit.
Well, I don't get to sleep in, but
8:30 ain't sleeping in.
No, I wake up at 9.
Bro, I ain't slept till 9. I couldn't tell you.
No, I'll probably wake up around like 8:45.
Shit, I sound like I'm sweet out here. Nah, I wake up.
No, I don't. No, to be real, I wake up 8:45, 8:50. No.
8, I say 8:30. You say 9. Now, oh no, wait. It's 8:15. Like 9.
So if you wouldn't say 9, I'm fine with that. If you wouldn't say 9, that's cool. I don't mind it. There.
This
I'm
guy.
very. I don't mind it. I'm like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying? I wake up, get everything ready, I go to work. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying? We
man.
do what we do.
Dang, well, I'm not even hating on you, man. Get your rest, man. It's bad. I'm not getting. Well, I'm getting my. I'm telling you, for I'll be an old man these days. You talking about your
But
knees, my
hey,
eyelids.
remember, we in two total different places, bro. The time is different. So it's like I'm not going, you know what I'm saying?
What you mean the
Yeah.
time is different?
What time is it over there?
It's 9:29, but I gotta wake up at 4:30, so I'm still
My
losing
time
more sleep.
11:29. I
But I'm
usually don't go
losing.
to sleep till like 2 in the morning.
You still getting 7 hours though. If I go to sleep at 10 or 10:30, I'm only gonna get 5 an hour, 5.5 hours.
Why you going to sleep so late? You should know what time you got to do it.
Nigga, I usually go to sleep at 9:30, 10. What you mean?
Why you waking up so early?
Cause that's when I gotta get to the money. That's when the money is.
That's where the money is. You look a little dehydrated around the eyes, man. You need to get some more water in you, bro.
Shut your ass over here. I'm about to get up off this shit. This nigga always talking about my eyes dehydrated. I'm off this nigga, man. He trying to be funny
I'm
on the
funny.
live.
I'm being stupid, yo. I'm
This
being
nigga
stupid.
trying to
It's
be
not
funny on the
my
live, man. Nigga trying to come at me because I'm trying to get some sleep. I gotta
I'm
wake up
being
early tomorrow.
stupid. I know. I'm being dumb. I'm being dumb.
Trying to
Y'all
get
be
at me,
stupid.
y'all, man. I'm just trying to be a good nigga, man.
Nah, you doing your thing, man. Keep doing what you doing, bro.
That's that do
You
rag energy.
spotted it.
That's that do
You
rag.
spotted it, nigga. All right. Any last words you want to tell the people? Wait. You know what's crazy, bro?
What?
We didn't talk about that. That was the, we talked about the
The
we talked
first
about the
one.
first two, but we
That's
didn't talk
because
about.
we shouldn't have done the rankings because every ranking had a different player for a
I
different
know.
team.
All we
Instead of
did
just
was talk to Rakers, bro. We didn't talk about nothing else in the title of the video,
we should
bro.
have put Mikey Williams first because at least we'd have hit that, and then we would
I
probably just stayed on like that type of path. But we went from Russ to Ja to Kyrie to Donovan.
bro, no cap. We an hour and
we
51 minutes in. We didn't talk
didn't
about
talk
the
about
next
Aint and the
topic
Bucks,
at
fool.
all, bro. How'd that
We
happen? Hey,
just
yo,
naming everything.
how'd that happen? I forgot, bro. I won't even cap. We was supposed to talk about Mikey Williams. Like, nigga, the whole thumbnail.
You got to take
We
out
didn't
this
talk
whole
about
title,
niggas go
bro.
click on it. Think about his niggas didn't talk about nothing.
You have to put NBA rankings, bro. You have to edit this and put NBA rankings
Yeah,
on.
no, I'm gonna change the thumbnail too because they're gonna be like that's clickbait and shit like that because we didn't talk about anything that I put in.
That's
Last
funny.
word, do you just want to do a quick thought or anything on anything that we didn't touch
Oh
on?
no, just if anything, man, listen to niggas that's older than you, especially. Okay, let me take that back. Scratch
Yeah,
that.
I'm like, you better
Listen,
be specific. Don't give these niggas the wrong. You know what I'm saying?
look, today I almost did that. So look, but see, I caught myself. Listen to niggas that you could see genuinely telling you things that nobody else is kind of telling you. Now, when I'm gonna say that, when I'm saying a nigga like Flu was just giving you game earlier, and he ain't have to say all that. I'm saying a whole lot that if y'all
Yeah, I
was
said a
paying
whole lot. A
attention,
lot of y'all niggas gonna miss it though, so thank God for that because y'all niggas
but
didn't
he was
deserve it.
telling you as a young nigga and all that, he's giving you some game, man. So it's like I be telling my players, I'm like, look, I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I just know once you leave here, you're not probably gonna have a person that cares the way I'm giving you the game. I'm trying to teach you and say little things and don't do this and I wouldn't recommend that. You know what I'm saying? Just because we as older niggas has been and experienced certain bullshit. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, when an older nigga, especially in terms of somebody you can see has some wisdom, he got something going on to him, and he's not just talking to talk. When he's talking, you can really see he's speaking. I would say listen to that, man, because I say this, Flu, like you say, you can't blame the youth. A part of it is the people looking at though. Like as I get older, Flu, I'm like, some of these dudes I used to think that was just older than me, and I had to respect because he was my elder. I'm like, he was bogus. So bogus, Flu. I'm thinking like that's so crazy.
No, go ahead, finish that real quick.
Oh yeah, like just bogus, bro. So basically, I'm saying with the youth is like, look, there are still some good people out here, believe it or not. There are certain people that actually have genuine intentions without looking for something in return. Like Flu, he saved somebody from getting beat up in the street. He didn't get no return for that, right? But he
Yeah,
did
I
that
don't know,
because
man. I'm getting up. If I was more consistent, y'all niggas, because I know when I'm consistent. I know what y'all granted me. Like I know what this channel can really do on consistency. And y'all fuck with the channel.
and I ain't gonna lie though, I'm I'm very disappointed that I haven't seen R West. I haven't seen let's talk about it. I mean, let's talk.
I didn't talk no boxing. So it's like,
That's
but
true.
that's also a big thing I want to talk about too. Is like
I
boxing.
want
I
them to
love
come back. I
boxing.
just want
And
to
we
talk about.
still talk
I want
about
to
it.
know what happened to Earl. That's all I want to know, Flu. I just want to know what happened to the
You
big
missed
bad
that
man
string.
that
That
everybody
string
was
did
ducking.
happen. It was a while ago, but it happened.
I
I
just
was on
want to
my
know
chick. It
what
was on the night
happened,
to
bro,
fight.
because I just remember that everybody and their mama was ducking, bro. They was running. They was scared. You know, like Flu. I just want to know. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll go on from there. Cause I know damn well if Terrence Crawford would have lost, this channel would be buzzing still, without us even posting the video. I
I probably
swear
have
they be
100,000 subscribers if Terrence
oh,
Crawford
you
wins.
be they be on your head like ha told you.
It's when the shit. It's when the shit you don't expect happen. How long have I been riding with Terrence Crawford for Top Rank, saying like he's getting paid so much money? Even Adrian Broner could come. I just hate it. For me, it's my own fault because you know what I'm saying. Obviously,
That's my own fault.
it's my own fault. It is. I'm not gonna be mad at it because you know what I'm saying. I've had a lot of changes, a lot of shit going on, and I got to get really focused back on that. But I haven't been because boxing. You know, I just get real fugazi with it. Like I can't be fake with like a lot of these other niggas who create narratives and all that stuff. But I can't be mad at it because they get money to it. So it's like I got nothing but respect for it because that's how you get your chili, that's how you get your money, all that type of stuff. So it's like, you know, for me, if I really want that focus, it's like, okay, I'll go crazy with it, right? But it's like, you know, I am in place and I'm doing something where I'm getting, you know what I'm saying, a good little bit of chili. So it's like that's where my focus is, but at the same time, it's like I do need to get back to it. You know what I'm saying? I do definitely need to get back to it.
All I know is Flu, when we both be on an agreement on something, for the most part, bro, we be right, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we've barely been wrong. We've been wrong a couple times. I ain't gonna lie. Snipers, shout out to the snipers. That nigga used to come in and he burst our shit up. You know, we like, what? That nigga tripping. That
That's
motherfucker
the
like,
biggest thing I miss though. No cap. I miss like the dogs, like snipers, lost one, like
bags, bro.
niggas who used to really like come into the shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, dub, like all that type of shit. R West, like salute, all that type, you know what I'm saying? It used to be a good time for real. It's like, especially as a nigga
I
get
wish
older.
that one nigga would have came back when we had that big ass debate and he was like, look, what I'm saying is the nigga gotta go.
I know that was
He
the
was
no,
so
but I remember the young nigga. Who was the young nigga? Like, was like I got introduced off your channel because you was talking to Jake Paul stuff. Like,
vision.
yeah, like, oh yeah, like you see, you keep me on point with the name and stuff. So I'm like, man, like, that's why I'm gonna get back to it. I don't want to be on like I'm still doing the phone shit, but I need to just go ahead and get a laptop. You know what I'm saying? So we, you know, I can get back to it. I can get back going crazy.
Get a better camera too. Like this was cool, but I think I'm gonna get a better camera too. This
Let's get it, dog. Let's get back to it, bro. Like, let's really like not go like I don't even say we got to go crazy, but I'm like, let's try and get back to what we used to
just
do.
make it look nice, so at least once or twice a week, people are like, oh, okay, we got some.
That's what I'm saying. We can do 2 times a week. Like, come on, like, ain't no way. Like, I'm not that busy where I can't do two times a week. 2 times a week. Like, it's 7 days, 2 times. I can definitely do that.
I just think what it is, we're gonna have to cut our personal time. Because I ain't gonna lie, Flu. After a long day, I don't mind snuggling up in my bed and watching me a little show, a little YouTube. I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm 100% with you.
That
I'm 100%
hit, but
with you.
I feel we gonna have to just cut some, like at least one of those days or 2 of those days. To just,
But nah, you can still have that day, like cuddle up all that stuff, but just be on the YouTube, be on live. You know what I'm saying? Watching whatever it is. I just make it a little game. Like who cares? No, I'm being 100. Like who cares? Like let's go. Like
you right though.
you know what I'm saying? Like let's go. Like
it'd probably be funny just be like, ooh, damn, that bitch got slapped the fuck up.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm like, we watching a fight, we watching a football game, whatever the case may be. Let's get back to it because I feel so bad doing this to the channel. And what I'm gonna do too, I'm gonna say this right now too, on camera, everything. I'm gonna send you back over at password, email to log in. Cause I'm like, we can't, like, come on, we gotta, like, we did this shit so injustice. Like, we, like,
Cause bro, think about it, we was both doing videos on our phone, and then we were doing
we're so
the
crazy, bro.
we was going up. All right, what do y'all think
Crazy,
about
man.
Black Goose TV, Black Goose TV family, bro? I ain't
Black
gonna lie,
Goose
I think
TV was
everybody's
crazy.
positivity, man. Used to be like peace family,
We
Black
gotta
Goose
go back. Like, come on, man. Like, let's go back. Let's do it. Like, I'm like, it might be a certain way right now. It's on a certain way. 11:39 on Wednesday. I'm like, nah, man. I want to go back, but I just don't want to make the channel just straight boxing. Though. That's one thing I don't. That's why I don't want it to be.
Nah, I feel you. I mean, we could for sure.
Like, that's why I made a point to not name it like nothing like strictly boxing. Like, I just made Black Goose TV because I wanted to be able to, like, if we decide to do
First was the plug. Remember, you had an idea on how you wanted to do it, and then you was like, I know how to do these clips though, and so you started clipping up shit, and then we went from that. He was like, you want to do a podcast? I was like, shit, sure. And then
that's good. I won't cap. I was like, I wasn't making no money, and then I was like, here, and I was like, damn, he was making money off of YouTube. Like, what I gotta do to get money off of YouTube on God? But I was like, oh damn. I was like, that shit ain't what I thought it was. I was like, nah, niggas is making real money off of YouTube. Y'all don't know what I did. Like, I ain't finna really put that out there on the stream, and I'm definitely not. But y'all don't know, like, my shit monetized, and I'm like, a lot of niggas would say that shit easy. A lot of niggas would say that hard, but my shit is monetized.
no, that's
So
it. You gotta have a
for
certain
you to
amount
get
of
monetized, I'm just gonna let y'all know. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, it take a certain amount of likes and shit for you to even get monetized. Like,
Views,
it's not a little number too.
subscribers, all that shit got to be real. So I'm like, regardless, I'm like, I've been an inconsistent motherfucker, but even this shit may be real. I'm like,
I don't know what we gonna do, but once we hit 5K subscribers, fool, we gonna have to go on a trip or something. Fool. We gonna have to make a big trip.
We should have been hit 5K subscribers.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We've been this close like 100 times, bro.
And I've been fucking it up, bro. Like, but I'm like, look, bro.
Don't do that, Flu.
I'm
I'm
finna
not
get.
gonna allow you to sit here and say what you. No, life has came
Let's
so
get
crazy.
lit, start. Then let's really do this YouTube shit for like. Let's do this YouTube shit for like a 2 years. I'm willing to do that because I got that. Before I really got to be like, okay, life crazy.
But think about it, your tower blew up, and then when you start to get back into it, then your house, you know, flamed up, and then you feel me, you was not in a position or a place where you could kind of really start, you know, building anything. So don't do that, Flo. I'm not gonna allow you to sit here.
But don't play me on the building shit because I'm like, even though that shit happened, I'm like, that's what really made me grind because I've like this year has been the best year I've ever had. Even though it's been the hardest year, it's been the best year I've ever had.
But I'm just saying, I think you're putting too much blame on yourself, bro. That's not your fault. What was going on? Like, yeah,
I'm still saying I still want to go crazy. I still want to go crazy with the YouTube shit because I'm like, the YouTube shit is still there. That's all I want. I want that. Definitely.
No, I'm just saying, don't make it seem like you effed up us getting 5K. I'm like, you know, it's a lot going on, bro. You know, we're in a recession. Our president don't know what he talking about. He losing it.
Well, that's because Trump ain't president. We missing Trump.
Well, they trying to indict my boy. They trying to get him gone.
Because they know Trump finna change the world.
All I know is we wasn't getting no threats and none of that when Trump was. He was talking about, we'll bomb you. Let's go. I'm ready. John Calhoun's like, I respect Trump.
That's why I wish niggas can go back. Do you remember we was doing the streams? We was talking about the updates on the. Remember when COVID was happening? I was giving all the niggas the updates on COVID, bro. All the niggas updates. Niggas don't want to fuck with me, but I get it because I'm not consistent. But I'm old now, so we gonna be consistent. I'm gonna get the equipment, all that shit. I gotta stop being a capping ass nigga. I'm gonna get the equipment. We're gonna talk to shits. We're gonna roll the shits. We're gonna be a lot more consistent with the YouTube channel. I've been saying this for a long time. I've been saying this numerous times. But hey, for me, I grew up on Deontay Wilder. He said, speak it, believe it, receive it. So regardless of what you're thinking or what you're seeing, I got to keep saying it if I want it to actually come into Fluence, if it actually comes into reality. So That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna continue to say it. Like, yo, we gonna make sure this YouTube channel is crazy. We're gonna keep building on it. We're gonna keep going up. We're gonna keep going forward, and we're gonna keep doing whatever we can to improve it. So that's how I am. That's how I'm feeling.
Facts.
But even if it don't happen, but I'm gonna keep saying that's how I feel.
Facts. All right.
Am I
That's
saying
all I
anything?
got, my boy.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead, end this. Okay. Can I say a couple things before you get up out of here?
Nigga, you didn't say your couple things. Nigga, how many more things you gonna say, nigga?
Oh, look, this nigga, look. All right. I don't got too much else to say, but I'm finna say this. Have you seen the new Saw movie?
No.
The new Saw movie is fire. So if y'all got a little thing, y'all got a little, a little bit, little, you know what I'm saying? Make sure she right. Hey, new Saw movie, fire. All right. Can I say one more thing? Got get one more thing in? How you feeling, dog? What's your level at? What's your energy at? What's up? What's good? How you feeling? What's your, what's your energy like, my nigga? What's up?
I'm about to go to sleep. That's what my energy like, nigga.
So you see, this is a sleepy ass nigga. So I just wanted to say that and make sure y'all are all aware, so y'all know a nigga that like. Look, that's why I encourage everybody. Understand? Look, make sure you go hit the park, run the hill. No, I'm playing. This nigga would hate that. I'm saying this shit. Now look, I ain't go. I know. Get your sleep. I ain't got no problems. Much respect. You know what I'm saying? Any last words you want to say to the people before we get up out of here, man? Let them know.
I'm out of here, nigga. That's what I want to tell these niggas. I
So
told you.
he didn't have nothing to say. He didn't know what he wanted to say. So then he had nothing to say. It's all good. He still said what he had to say. So that's still some much respectable and respectful. And you gotta give nothing but I'm saying respect to him at least reply. So much love to people. We out of here. I'm not going to tell you the next time we're going to be back because I don't know. But I'm gonna continue to come on here. I'm gonna continue to say because Deontay Wilder, he says, "Speak it, believe it, receive it." Look, man, I want it to be consistent. I want it to be, what I'm saying, something that becomes familiar, something that becomes a regularity. So that's what we focus on. So hopefully we get there at some point. I don't know what the occasion is. I don't know what the situation is. I don't know what this position is. But anyways, much love to people. Much love to everybody else. Enjoy your life. The rest of the weekend. Get in. Don't let nobody say no bullshit to you. Because if they do, just tell them, fuck us. Yeah. Hold up.